Hello, everyone, and welcome to Laurence Plays, where I'm starting a brand new series. This is my first look at Dyson Sphere program. So I've played lots and lots of Factorio in the past, as I'm sure everyone who's watching this channel knows, because that's basically what I do most of the time. And Dyson Sphere program is, from what I've heard, it's a lot like Factorio, but it's on a sort of a different scale, a different feel, a different sort of twist on the same sort of general game idea. So yeah, let's get started, and I'll try and sort of think about things to say as I go. And so I'm going to start off with, let's just start with all of the default game settings because I don't know enough about the I don't know enough about the game to do anything else. Okay, I have a spaceship. That seems like a good start.
Welcome to the actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time?
And there's some box text to introduce me by the looks of it. So we'll yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know how much I should turn the volume of that down so you don't get too distracted. But yep, clearly there's sort of a thing there to give me some advice. That's rather close to the sun. That's a bit toasty, but I'm sure it's going to be good for the solar panels on the side of the ship.
Everything here is yours. As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Right. So I've heard a little bit about this. The idea is that you've got the massive everybody, but humanity has gone sort of post singularity and has all moved into to living in computer systems, I guess is the best way to put it. Um, and so that requires a lot of energy. Ooh, these controls are a bit weird. Okay, so Q and R are rotate. That's very strange. A and D seem to be
Now
steer.
you are about to reach the designated
Ooh,
planet.
I seem to have lost control. Well, it's taking control away from me. That's probably for the best, given that I was about to fly straight into the planet. Um, yeah, so the controls felt a little bit weird, but I'm sure I'll get used to them in time. Probably both, Marky. Who knows? Okay, it's a pretty small, pretty planet. Looks sort of vaguely Earthian in its in the colours. So we've got a yep, very Command and Conquer style deployment.
This is Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement.
So I can.
In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
Can even jump. Yes, this is the first time I've ever played Dyson Sphere program, so this is going to be interesting. May take me a little while to.
Now
to play
try to
around with it.
recycle the space capsule. Right-click on it to recycle.
Okay, give that a shot. Oop. Trying to rotate the camera, but instead. Zap, 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 zap.
You can use the same operation to collect resources, such as trees, gravel, etc. In the meantime, hold down Shift and right-click to give a series of commands.
Oh, I see. So I can shift
You
right
receive
like
several
this.
items after
Then I can tell it
recycling the
to,
space capsule. Click the inventory button in the lower right corner of the screen to open the cabin to view them.
Okay, so yeah, picking up titanium already. Blimey. So I've got hydrogen fuel rods. That's not a rod. Yeah, okay. Iron. Is that iron? Yes, iron, magnets, copper, stone, and titanium ore. Okay.
You can hold down mouse middle button drag to rotate the angle
Yep,
of
I
view,
worked that one out.
or slide the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
Yep, and that one too. I do have a little transformer to play with. Okay. Interestingly, my first planet has got me this achievement because it spins the wrong way, so that's fine. Take out. I can't take that because it's a rock, but I can mine it. Zap, 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 zap. Okay, cool. Okay. Does that? No. Okay, that's so control.
Yet you have not unlocked the construction menu, which will be done automatically when complete any technology research. Click the technology tree button at the bottom right of the screen to open the technology tree and activate a research.
Well, I guess I'll start off with electromagnetism then, shall I? Needs 1,200 hashes, apparently. So I don't know where I get more of them from, but. Okay, so I've got metadata. You can unlock without having to go through the research gradually. Apparently, whatever I said then it woke up my phone. Let's not do that. So there we go. Lack of research items. So I need... Oh, I need 10 magnetic coils in order to do this. That seems fairly straightforward. It's handmade or in assembler or... Well, I don't know actually. It says make in hand make in grey and then assembler and replicator in white. So I don't know whether I actually can do that in by hand. But we'll find. No doubt you can. Well, we'll find out. So let's see what we've got over here. Technology tree. So that was that. Details. Inventory. Replicator. Mecha panel. Statistics panel. So presumably in here we'll be able to do things like making some of these. And I need 10 of them. Okay, make it so. And I've run out of magnets. And magnets are made from iron ore. So I'll need to find some iron ore if I want to make any more of those. But this seems to be working. I mean, it looked like it was happy to make 10 for me. Where's my inventory? I've got none at the moment. All the magnets have gone now. It's the research is happening. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Research electromagnetism. Awesome. Well, unlocked a new automatic mining machine which will automatically collect ores for you. Of course, the capacity is limited. You may wish to transport the minerals to a smelting facility. That makes a lot of sense. There's tutorials available up here. I don't know whether I should start reading through them or
You have created a mining machine to achieve ore collecting automation. Pick it up from the inventory or select it on Gathering of Construction menu to build it.
Okay, so more veins covered by a mining machine. Yeah, I think I probably will enjoy it, Floor. It's a Factorio type game, and I think it seems to be it's the sort of thing I generally like. Oh, here's some iron over here. Okay, let's put this down over here. And how do I? Okay, so like that. Can I rotate it? Yes, I can. Excellent. So if I put it like there's a tree in the way. How do I? There we go. So let's get rid of this tree first, and this tree, and this tree, and then I can put the miner in there instead. A miner is much more valuable than a tree. Okay, I still can't get all of those patches, but I can put it there anyway. There we go. And it hasn't got any power.
One of your production facilities is not powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area and supply it with power facilities in order to maintain its normal works.
Right, okay, so power is this one. So what I've got here, I've got Tesla Tower, which is a transmission of power. So basically it's like a pylon in Minecraft, in Factorio. In this little power anything nearby, and then this is a wind turbine, so it generates power. Okay, nice and straightforward. So let's put one of them in. Let's just put it here. If I should just put it here, presumably it'll just straight power that.
Insufficient required items. You can click the replicator button at the bottom right of the screen to open the panel and manually replicate these items.
What have I got in? What have I got in?
Wind turbine. You have established your first power grid. Not all power facilities has its power supply area. Use the Tesla Tower to extend the area of the power grid.
Yeah, makes sense. We've worked that one out. So this is running at full power at the moment. It's producing 300 kilowatts out of this, out of 300 kilowatts presumably, which is why it says 100% yield. I'm not sure what the rotating. As the wind drops, is that why it's? I don't know why that's going up and down, but it seems to be. It seems to be working anyway. So this is now filling up with iron, or at least iron. Iron, I don't know what. What are we calling this stuff? Is it iron ore, presumably? Oh, construct mode. No, that's not what I wanted either. Ah! No, turn smelter mode on. This is not. Stop it. How do I just get back to normal mode so I can? Okay, I seem to be in normal mode now. So that's So this is iron ore. It's got 5,000 odd, 7,000 in that one. So presumably if I right click on that one, yeah, it'll start mining it manually as well. Okay. Good. So I'm making iron ore. Built my first wind turbine. Yeah. Okay. Good. Making power. So what other stuff can I build at the moment? Let's have a look in the replicator. So at the moment I can make items, I guess. So we've got iron and copper and stone bricks, okay. And we can make the magnets and the magnetic coils, which is what I need for the research I did. Gears, sure. Circuit board, sure. Same as Factorio, this thing. Tesla Tower, wind turbine, and a mining machine, all good for power production and mining. But I don't have a smelting system at the moment, so presumably that's going to be another thing I need to research. So let's bring up research. Automatic metallurgy. So that's going to get me a smelter, and also the ability to make glass. And that in order to do that, I'm going to need another 10 10 magnetic coils and 10 circuits. Or I could go for electromagnetic matrix to get electromagnetic matrix, great. And a matrix lab. Well, I don't know what those do at the moment, although they will get me on the path to unlocking solar collection, which may be better than what I've got at the moment. Assembling process sounds useful because then I can get the things to happen automatically. So I think what I'll probably do is get the metallurgy running first, but I'm going to need to make the bits and pieces for that, so I can't do that at the moment. So let's attempt to make. So I'm going to need 10 more of these. But I don't have any magnets left, so I'm going to need these, which requires iron ore. Okay, so I need to get the iron ore out of here. Has. Titanium ore ore that I gathered myself. How do I access the inventory? Oh, control it. There we go. Okay, that's nice and the same. Inventory. No, I need to learn to press F to get the replicator up. Right, so now I should be able to make the magnets. The question is, will it let me do this in one go? And also, how much copper do I have left? I've only got 5 copper left actually. So I think I need to go and try and find some more copper. Is there a map mode where I can sort of?
In the planet view mode, you can hold down the middle mouse button, drag, rotate the angle of view, and hold down the right mouse button, drag to roll the angle of view. Press N key to point to the front to the North Pole.
Right. Okay. So we've got this.
In the planet view mode, slide the mouse wheel to enter the star map mode.
There we go. Back to the robot guy. Okay, so I need another one of these mining drills really to go off and get the copper from over there. So can I build one of those with what I've got? Let's have a look. Building some mining drill needs a massive quantity of stuff. I'm going to probably find. Okay, well let's try it. Apparently I can. Oh yes, because I've got the iron ore in order to make the magnets, and the rest of it is basically just iron. So that seems to be okay. Circuit board, though, that used up some of my copper, but that's okay because I'm now going off to go and get some more copper. Is there a run option? That'd be nice. Let's try and put this down over.
You can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins. The more veins covered, the faster the ores will be gathered. If you want to ignore grid snapping, try holding down the shift key.
Okay, that's mildly interesting. What are you? That's the Tesla tower. Okay, so there's no point in putting that down. What I actually need is another windmill. So let's try and build one of those. That was making. What was that making? It's making loads more iron ingots because I've got all that iron ore that needs to be turned into iron ingots. That makes sense. I'm making more magnets, more iron plates, magnetic coils rather, and then we can actually make the wind turbine. And I'm sure fairly soon I'm going to have I'm going to have a system where I actually have power poles running around, and I'm not just putting down these. I'm not just putting down a windmill for each individual machine I want to operate. So that'll run for a moment. I thought that's picking up copper ore really quickly. That's great. Okay, so I can do that. Now I can go back and make the 10 of these. Oh, 10 is the maximum you can produce of anything. Okay, and 10 of these that I need in order to do that next research. Now my next question is, do I have long reach, or how far can I reach? So if I want to grab the copper out of that, can I do it from here? No, too far away. Well, I'll grab the iron and let's get over here and grab some more iron, and then over here, and we'll just keep my supply inventory reasonably full with the materials I need. There we go. I'm not going to complain about the sort of the walking around phase because I'm fairly used to that because that's basically what Factorio is like. Why am I in construction mode? Okay, there we go. So now I've made all that stuff, so that means I should now be able to research this one. Apparently not. So that was 10 10 magnetic coils and 10 circuits. I thought I had that. Got 11 of those. Oh, I haven't made the circuits. What happened to making the circuits? Oh, it's still working on it. Alright, fair enough. Can't really complain about that. Pocket crafting should be fairly slow. Otherwise there's no real incentive to start automating things. I haven't got any belts or whatever the Dyson Sphere program version of those is. Presumably that's going to be, maybe that's under basic. Now, basic assembler unlocks an assembly machine. What are you? Oh, basic logistics system. There we go. So I'm going to need another 10 circuits and 10 gears in order to get that, and that gets me belts and what are you? Sorters. Okay, cool. And a storage unit. Okay, that's nice and easy. So does that mean I can now? Oh no, the automatic metallurgy is running. So I need 10 more circuits and 10 gears. So let's make those. 10 gears should be fairly quick. 10 circuits, that'll probably be slower, but that can run while I faff around with the other things. So if I will also want to make a couple of buildings. So we'll want these smelting facilities, and that requires lots of stuff. So that's more iron, yeah. Iron, stone bricks, okay, that's not a problem. Circuit board, but none of this is a problem. It's just going to take a little while to make it all because there's lots and lots of things to go in there. So 45 seconds of stuff. In fact, I want 2 of them. Come to think of it. And this, building all of this will allow me to. What's that? That's my first smelter. Why is my mecha
energy is required in all mecha activities. If it is depleted, the activities will be restricted. You can click the mecha panel button at the bottom right of the screen to open the mecha panel and resupply fuel into the fuel chamber.
Right, that's a slight worry. I'm going to need to start making these reasonably quickly, I think. That's a concern. Is there anything in here about making... come on, move around. There we go. Thermal power plasmas. Is there other ways to power the mecha? That's the other question. And the short answer is I don't know. I haven't. Energy storage. What are you? That's an accumulator. I'm not used to having to worry about my engineer running out of power. So, if plasma control. Oh, what's this? What are you? Is that it? No, it's a plasma exciter. I don't know. I don't know where to get those from. I guess we'll find out soon. Ha! I think you might have to wait a little while, Mike. It's going to be. I'm fairly sure it's going to be a good while before I actually start building any components towards my Dyson Sphere. But you know, I'll keep at it, see how it goes. Oh, here we go. So there's some help about this. This might be worth reading because if I run out of juice, that could be very problematic. Oh, that's what this is down the bottom there. Okay, yeah, hobbling along super slow is going to be very, very annoying. So I'd rather not do that. Core energy bar. Core energy is insufficient. All restricted. Unable to research. Blah blah blah. Resupply fuel. Converting fuel energy into core energy through the fuel chamber will recover the core energy in the mecha. Fuel chamber. Okay. Yes. Fine. Fuel and coal. Okay, so I can run it off wood as well. Nice. Cool. So I could actually go in here and say, actually, let's not use those because those seem mildly valuable. Let's just burn. It might be useful somewhere else. Let's put that in there. And is that grass? Plant fuel. Yeah, sure. Shove that in there. Okay, I'm now a wood burning mecha. Great. Let's have another rock as well while I'm here. Okay, how's that construction going? Oh, that's all finished. Cool. So I can put in a smelter. Now, wait, what? Oh, smelter goes in here. So I've got 5. Why have I got 5 smelters? I don't remember making 5 of them. Maybe they come in batches of several. So that would need to go over here somewhere. I mean, if I put it a couple of squares away like that, then that gives me room to put belts in, I imagine. And
you built a smelter, which can smelt basic materials, such as iron ingots and copper ingots automatically, while you want to make the raw materials and products get in and out of it autonomously. You need to use sorters and conveyor belts.
Yeah, I'll work that one out. Thank you, convenient robot thing.
You have done building the first power transmission facility, Tesla Tower. It can carry out short-distance wireless power transmission and expand the power supply area of the power grid. Click on it to view the current power grid information.
When you say the voice is a bit low, do you mean compared to the rest of the game? Because the microphone is maxed out, but I could turn the game down a bit if the help robot and other game sounds are a bit too loud.
You have a building without recipe set. Please set the recipe you want. After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
Okay, that's...
After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe.
Yeah, you said that.
and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
Right. Oh, what was I doing?
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt, which can achieve full automation now.
I'll get some of those
Use the
free
conveyor
guys.
belt to transport the piled up ores from the mining machine, and the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting.
Okay, so
When putting a conveyor belt, all you need to do is determine the starting point and the end point of it. In addition, use the up arrow key to lift up one level, and use the down arrow key to drop down one level after the conveyor belt is lifted. Press keypad 0 to reset the construction height of the conveyor belt to the ground. If you don't want the conveyor belt to be attached to the building, you can try holding down the shift key.
everything is talking and I don't know what's going on.
The sorter is a transportation connector of cargoes between facilities.
Yeah.
It will automatically
Oh,
transport
right, like
them as long as the supply facility and the receiving facility are bridged.
The controls are not doing quite what I expect. So there's no, unless it's on the back of it or something like that. Oh, there's an output on the back there. Is that what it is? No, maybe not. That looks like where I would expect the ore to come out. Does it just drop out like a Factorio miner? I don't know. So let's try putting a belt. Collide. Oh. There's nothing to collide with there in the middle. Stop being stupid. Maybe I need to move the this thing. So I think I need to dismantle that like that, and then I can put it back down again like that, I suppose. That's definitely out of the way now. Now, if I put in this belt, where does it come from? Does it come from there? And go there. What? Oh, there. Maybe. Is that working? I mean, there's nothing on the belt, but it does seem to be going into the... Oh, there we go. Okay, right, finally. Well, Morton, if both are a bit, if the whole stream is a bit too quiet, can I suggest that maybe you need to raise the volume a little bit on your device? Yeah, because this is as loud as it goes. This end, I'm afraid. Right. Okay. So I have insufficient power. I need to make more. Must construct additional pylons. Let's put that away as well. So let's build another. Let's build several of these actually. I think I've got all the parts. So yes, it's all just lots and lots of iron. Too much stuff. Right. Main converter well. Yeah. Sure. That can go away. That can go away as well. Okay, so if I click on this, it'll tell me that we want 700 kilowatts. Okay, so I need another 2 of these basically. One of them is not remotely enough. That's fine. I'll just wait for them to get built. And while they are, I guess I don't know. I guess I'll head over here and put down another smelting facility on the other side, because that's the next thing I'm going to need smelting for the copper as well. Okay, so over here, I've put that in the wrong place again, so we'll get rid of that. And we can place that back down again. So it's a power thing that's in there. Turbine can go there. And then we'll put down, I suppose it's production for this, isn't it? Yeah, smelter. Put the smelter there. And you can't run a belt straight from one into the other, I don't think. So we go from there. No, we can't actually go into that. We do need to use a one of these to go into there like that. And that can start smelting, or at least it would start smelting if I had any power. So I now need to also make another power pole. Let's make 10 of those, so I think I'm probably going to need lots. And that way I can join the two things together, the two power areas together as well. How are we getting on? Okay, so we're making 7 power poles. Ah, that must mean I've made the additional generators. So let's have a too close to another wind turbine. Okay, so interesting. So I'll just put them in a grid like this, I suppose, and then I'm probably going to need to link them all together. Or they're linking to each other automatically, which is nice. So we'll put them all down. Oh, I've run out now. My pylons are starting to get prepared, so we'll put down one of those here, and then here, here. Oh, can't click and drag. That's Factorio. Can fly over puddles though. That's a nice additional. What's the name? Right, there we go. That should now be. Let's see. If we click on here now, we'll see that we've got 2.10 megawatts and we're using 700 kilowatts. Good. So that's happy now. Now that could be that we're producing enough power largely because this one is still running flat out, and presumably the other one is as well. When I say flat out, it's gathering. Yeah, we've got 100 in there now. Okay, so that's working nicely. I now know don't need to worry about gathering. So let's put that in there. We don't do that. Yep, and this one in over here. Too far. Like that. Put it in there. Why are you not running? Oh, I haven't set a recipe on this one. How do I put this out? Yeah. Is there a button? Does anyone know? Is there a button to take things out of it, to just basically empty your hand back into your inventory? That'd be quite useful. I want you to make copper. You're an arc smelter, but when it... Now let's put another one of these. Have I got another one of these? I have. So when you click on one of these, the recipe, so I can make stone bricks, I can make glass, I can actually make the magnets in these things as well. That's quite nice. A little bit odd, but probably convenient. So let's get rid of that again. Daylight now, I can see what I'm doing. You say I can click and drag, but when I tried it to try and put these pylons in at the correct distances, automatically the correct distances apart, it didn't. That's basically what I'm going to say here. Okay, so do I need another one of these to get stuff out? Let's find out. So yeah, I think I probably do, because I don't see an obvious output door on this machine like there was on the other one. Let's get rid of these rocks because they're kind of in the way. There we go. And now, yes, I do have another one of these. So let's put that here. I can drop things on the. Oh, there's nothing to connect to, so I can't do it yet. Okay. So I need to put the belt in first. Let's have a belt comes across here a little bit, and then we'll put in a production machine here, and then a couple more of these, so we can go from here to there. Yep, that seems to have worked. And from here to there. There's my inserters. Oh, and I need power. Let's put in another Tesla tower. Let's put it there, just to keep coverage working properly. So I'm going to say you make magnets, because I seem to need a lot of those. So that will hopefully run from there. Oh, iron ore turns into magnets. Oh, oops, not iron into magnets. Okay, well that's wrong. Clearly wrong then. What does it take to make it magnetic? No, how do I? Right. But it can't make. Right. That's all it can make. Oh, okay. So it'll make magnets out of iron. That's fine. So let's dismantle all of this. And that, and that. That's surprisingly nice and easy. So, can I use these sort of things as a splitter as well? So, if I put one of them in here. Oh no, I need to put the other belt in first. So, put the belt in like this. Then the bots fly around, do that building. And then can I put that from there to there, and there to there. And now, I can tell this to make magnets. And it will. Excellent. So the sorter is fairly slow at passing stuff across, but it is fast. Well, it's more than fast enough to keep this machine happy. Right, good. So we're making stuff. Now the next thing, I suppose, well, I've got logistics systems. Also, this requires something I haven't done yet. Okay, fine. Let's look into probably basic assembling now, because this is a Factorio style game, and so I want to start making. I want to make things. I want to have a what's this? An assembly machine? Yes, it is. Assembly machine turns iron and copper and goes into more advanced products. Good. Let's have one of them, or let's research one of them. Now I need 10 circuits and 10 gears in order to do that. So let's make sure I've got that. What have I got of those things? I've got two circuits and no gears. Those are not the correct numbers. Let's make 10 of those and 10. Or I would make 10 of those, but I've run out of iron, so I'll take all the iron out of there and replicate with F. So I need to make 10 of those. There we go. I'm making 20. Ooh, 10 of those. Apparently it's making 20, but reasons beyond my ken. But sure. Oh, okay, yeah, have it. Oh, I see. So yeah, put both smelters next to each other and have it unload off the belt directly into them like an inserter. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I seem to be bizarrely, given the time, well, me, I seem to be playing this like Satisfactory rather than like Factorio, which is funny because I've played thousands of hours of Factorio and have never played Satisfactory. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Just having them both running off the same belt. Okay, well I'll do that. I'll do that next time. So we're making the assembling. Okay, so the technology is automatically happening while as the circuits get made. That's good. The replicator is finished with that. Okay. That is running, is it not? Upgrades. Mecha. Okay, so I make my mecha better. That seems like a useful thing. I mean, it doesn't take very much resource, so I might as well just have that run. I can't do that one yet. I haven't invented blue cubes. Oh, is that some more speed? Yes, it is. But that requires electric motors, so that's not a thing I have yet. So okay, we'll stick with this so far. What are you doing? I mean, that seems to have stopped. I've got 10. Why are you stopped? 90% through. So I've presumably run out of one of the ingredients for it. Yes, I've run out of cogs somehow, which is odd because I'm pretty sure I ordered 10 cogs. So let's have another 10 cogs. And that should finish. There we go. Now the research is finished. Ping. Excellent. So now I can make an assembly machine that will make those circuits and those cogs for me. Now that is presumably going to mean that I will need to bring my my copper all the way from over there to over here, which means a belt, because there's a bit more land available over this way. So let's do that. Let's go belt from here. I haven't got any belts left. Well, what does it take to make a belt? That's the first question. Is that a building? Yes, it is a building. So that's just okay. So that's iron goes into iron ore and so that's iron ingots and cogs, which are made from iron. So this is just iron. So this is exactly the same recipe as in Factorio, which is nice. So over here, that means I'm still going to need some belts, but let's get rid of some of these trees because these are in the way. In my cunning plans, do that and that and that and that and that and that, and probably that and that as well. So I'm still going to need to make some belts by hand. So let's make. Oh, is that pack? They come in packs of 20. Okay, let's make 4 packs of 20. They come in packs. I don't quite understand what all these numbers mean, but never mind. All these pretty flowers and things. Okay, so we need to put in. I'm gonna want a lot of cogs, I suspect. So let's have an assembly machine first. What do they cost? That's all stuff I've got. So that's fine. We'll have one of them. Oh, maybe that number's the number I can make in total. That would make a certain amount of sense. It's sort of here is what you can do from your existing inventory. So what am I running out of? Presumably copper. Everything really, but actually that copper ore should go in the machine over there to be smelted. But anyway, let's put down the my first assembly machine, which sounds like some sort of kids book thing, and then let's see if I can direct insert from that to that. They're too close. Joy. Okay, let's dismantle that and move it 1 square further out then. So instead of having it there, I shall have it there. Yeah. And now I can put down the insert. I mean, that's fair enough. You need space to put the inserter in. So I go from there to there, like that. And now I want to make cogs. So that should be, yeah, that's working nicely. Okay, I'm going to need a lot more of those inserters because, well, you always need lots of inserters. I can make 12 of them, so let's make 10. And I think I'm probably going to want to belt these out. So let's. Craft makes 2 circuits. That makes sense. Okay, cool. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was going to automate making belts as well, wasn't I? So let's take another assembly machine and put that. Let's start a traditional Factorio style main bus, shall we? So put the machine there. Now I'm going to want a belt running along like this with the iron on it, and like this with the cogs on it. See, we'll see how we get on with this from there. Now, close that. Yeah, the spherical project. Well, I'll probably get used to spherical projection eventually. Am I running out of? Yes, I've run out of fuel while I wasn't looking. So let's put all this wood in there and burn that, and all this biomatter. There we go. Oh, and now the bots are working again. Oh, achievement for burning wood. Oop, that was not the right button. Okay, so there's my bus. Now, there was something about building conveyor belts upwards and downwards. So you can press up and down to lift the target height. Okay, so if I tell you I want you to make belts because I'm getting through a lot of them, and I'm going to get through a lot of them because just you always do. So I presumably can't. Oh, I can do that. Can I do this? No, that's too far. Okay, well in that case we shall have a belt-based adventure, shall we? So I want to go from there to endpoint must be horizontal. What? Okay, so it takes 2 squares to go up a square. So I can put it to there, but I want to go. I actually want to go. So I can go to there, and then. Oh no, that's the wrong mouse button. Lack of item, of course. Let's make some more of those. Except I can't because I've run out of iron. Okay, that's easily fixed. Put that. Okay. My instincts are wrong for a lot of these controls, which is quite frustrating. I keep pressing E to try and get rid of things that are in my hand, rather than I don't know what I should actually be pressing in order to do that. But whatever it is I'm trying to do isn't working. And it seems to be escape seems to do it. So it's come down again without me telling it to, which is rather interesting. This reminds me of Roller Coaster Tycoon. But I actually do want to come back down again here anyway, so that works for me. Okay, so we'll put that in there. It's not the most tidy of belts that ever made, but never mind, it'll do. Get rid of that. Now I want one of these to go from there to there, and from there to there. Okay, so now we will be making belts. Presumably this machine will just no, like that and like that. There we go. Cogs and iron, great. Okay, so these things prioritise. They're not like the Factorio splitters that will alternate which way they go. But this is building up a buffer anyway, so it's fine. What is? Oh, I put that in the wrong place. Dismantle that one. I was dismantling the whole. Dismantle sorter. There we go. I need to put that belt back in now. Oh, X. That belt was. What? No. Get it right. Click on the correct things. Now this isn't a user interface problem. This is a Laurence clicking. Well, this is a Laurence clicking on the wrong things problem. How do I? Yes. No. Okay. So whether I say strictly a user interface problem or me failing problem, I'm not sure. That's. Yeah. I think. Do I have to dismantle this entire thing in order to get that to work again? I think I do. Now can I build another belt from here down to here? Yes, I can. No, I can't. This. I mean, okay. The I don't know. I mean, it feels like the game isn't. I don't know. How do I pick things up off a belt as well? That's another question. Oh, control left mouse button. Okay. Yeah, I think the basic idea of the game is I'm okay with. I understand the concepts of making things through automation and stuff like that. The problem I'm fighting with at the moment, to be honest, is the user interface, because it's different to what I'm used to. Why is this not building? Okay, there we go. Go that. Go to there. Then I can go to there. So the basic concept of how to build stuff out of, well, other stuff is fine. I don't have any issues with that. The oh, no power. The concept of how to get this little robot dude to do the stuff I want him to do, that's a bit harder. Let's put this here because I'm going to want to power stuff on the other side of there as well. Yeah, I got that. I worked that out. Tuny boo. Okay, so now we've got, I think, everything being fed in here that this needs. So you should be happy, but you've got no iron ingots. Why have you not got any iron ingots? This is supposed to be giving you iron ingots. Is it full? Maybe it's full of. Let's take the sorter out. Let's put another one in because maybe it was full of cogs. Because that's the sort of thing I could imagine happening. There we go. Right, excellent. We now have automated belt building going on. So that's an important first step, I think. This is now good. I mean, I don't know. Belts aren't a thing I'm going to need on the bus, I suspect. At least not at the moment. But yeah, it's making belts in a sort of crunchy way. Good. Okay, what should we automate next? What's next? I mean, I'm getting through quite a lot of belts. What do power poles take? They take magnets. That's different. Oh, no, I do have magnets. Let's put magnets on the bus. That'd be useful. Let's put magnets on the bus, and then put and then words are hard. And then start making the electromagnetic coil things. That's going to require copper though, so I'm going to have to bring that from over there, which is why I automated making belts in the first place. So that's all fine. I mean, it's sort of expected. That's what I'm doing. So that goes from there. I want to come over this way, but I'll go up in order to get over these belts, and then here I shall go. Okay, I'll go up in order to get over those belts, and then I shall go down again like that to continue the bus that I'm doing along here, and I can go there with the. I don't know how many magnets I'm going to need, but I'm going to put them on the bus for now, just for the sake of it. Plump, 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 plump. Right, and now I can put one of these in from there onto there. I'll go over and do that. Okay, next up, let's have a copper belt, so that can go from about here to, I guess, probably here, and then straight down like this. Lack of items, sure. I don't care if I've got a lack of items. I just want to. All right, fine. We'll do the ones I've got the items for then. Get that. Stop it. Right, there we go. Got a load more now. Why are my bots not placing these? Oh, they are. They've just started over there. Fair enough. Okay, so the bots will fly quite a long way in order to place the belts to place the items you're asking for. Not quite far enough in this particular case, but well, no, they will fly far enough. It's just a bit slow in this, if they're going this far. Infinite Factorio. Oh, I've gone over it. Energy consumption of a gigajoule in total, obviously, and I've burnt lots of wood, so it's happy with that because it's an achievement because of reasons. Of course it is. So I'm also going to need an outserter over here, like that. Can I not? Oh, I can't put that in place until I've put the belts in. Okay. Well, let's go over this way and get the bots to do this bit first, because then I can start thinking about the next bit. There we go. So we'll put that from there onto there. There we go. Nice. So we have the copper coming out. So we can bring that. I was going to say let's see if we can play Pipe Mania. We can't play Pipe Mania. We have lost Pipe Mania because the the copper reached the end of the belt. Oh well, nearly there. Okay, so that's copper onto the on my bus now. That's working nicely. Of course, fairly soon, no doubt I shall find that all my resources are running out, and I'm trying to build too large a capacity. No, I had Greek food tonight, Peter. But yeah. Well, I'm starting small because Chinimbo, I don't know which inserter is you're saying which I should direct insert into which assembler. I'm basically, yeah, the smelter is probably going to struggle, but I've no idea at what sort of scale I should be building it because I'm a complete noob at this game. So I shall find out as I go along. Okay, so I've got the magnets there. I was going to make electromagnets, which I think are probably going to be the magnets and copper. So that's going to mean another one of these. Can I press? No, I can't press Q on a building to get another one of those. But I can go in here and go, okay, we've got smelters. I have run out of assembly machines, so let's build some more assembly machines. Let's make 5 of them for now. That seems like a sensible number. Oh, I'm making copper manually. Can I go and, while I'm waiting, let's go and try and put this into the smelter to try and get rid of it. Can I put that in there? Oh, I see. It's already full, so I'm putting it in as quickly as I can, but that's still pretty slow. Can I put it in here instead? No. This is a frustrating process. I'd kind of rather not have any in my inventory and be reminded to go and pick it up rather, because that'll probably be quicker than smelting it by hand. Although I suppose... There we go. We've got rid of it all now anyway. Why is my screen full of nonsense? There we go. Ooh. Nope, go that way. Belts move 6 items per second, and smelter crafts about 1 item per second. Okay, well, so maybe I'll probably quite likely need more smelters at some point. I'm very aware of that, but at the moment I'm sort of, as much as I'm sort of basically exploring the game rather than sort of playing it, so finding out. So will not be at all surprised to discover a lot of the things I'm building are too slow and not on a large enough scale. But that's sort of how you learn and find out what you need to do. I mean, it's like your first game of Factorio. You don't go out and build a 200 item smelting array. You go out, you start small and you build up. So this belt, no, what, you? Oh. I just find myself hammering escape to try and get to a point where it's going to give me a normal cursor. So you are to make electromagnets, or what are they called? Magnetic coils, those things. Are you trying to imply I'm making a massive pile of spaghetti by any chance? Okay, so from here I want the belt to come across this gap here, so it means start here and go up. No, need to start earlier than that. Start here and go up. And then go across here and... Oh, pff, all of my instincts for trying to build things are wrong, so I want to go to... Oh, that's right click again. Middle click to rotate the thing view. So go to there, then go to... What are you doing? Why have you put a corner in there? I didn't say put a corner in. Right. Oh. No. That. From there. Go down. Yes, that's good. Oh, the end point is past... The down point is past the end of the smelting machine. Assembly machine. Okay, let's move that and put it there, I guess. Now I take, where is it? The inserters, one from there to there, and one from there to there. Will that reach? No, of course it won't. That'd be far too helpful. So, oh no, that is probably high for longer than it needs to be. Let's try this all again. And let's try this again. So start with this belt, going from here, and I want to go down. So I can get down here. Then I can take my assembly machine, put it in, put that, I can't really tell where everything goes, but that is going to be close enough. So I can then do that and that. And now I can tell this that I wanted to build coils. There we go. And you know, in the spirit of laziness, I might just have it dump them straight out onto a belt here. So, yeah, I know I can direct insert from. Oh, I'm running out of land as well for my bus. I didn't plan that very well. Let's get rid of some of these trees as well, because they're kind of in the way. Is that a lot? I think it is. There's a rock there as well. Okay, so I'm going to need to think about making my belt turn, I think, in the not too distant future. A bus turn. Maybe I should be doing... Can you link one of these? No, these assemblers, these inserters need to go right directly into the side of the machine, don't they? Because they go into one of these 3 bays on the side of it. So I can't have a vertical bus and with it just feeding straight across into the assemblers next to it. Running out of fuel again. Wood, vegetation. Sure, there we go. Okay, so that should be... Are you happy? No, you haven't got any magnets. Why have you... Okay, I'll put then... there's need another inserter over here, like that. And then we get the magnets over there, and it all will be hunky-dory. Except I've run out of inserters. That's another thing I need to automate. What goes into an inserter? Why am I holding one? That is... Oh, circuit. Okay, so I need to automate circuits as well. Well, let's make a load of the... Have I run out of copper? Yes, I have. Nom 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 nom. Let's have some of those. Belts are okay. I've automated that, and assembly machines I've got as well. So now I should be able to put down another belt. No, you can't just press Q on them, Laurence. That would be far too easy. Probably here, like this. This can be my belt full of what? Lack of item. Oh, great. Put them down there. Get some more from there. Okay, so that's going to be my. This is going to be my bus with the electromagnets on it. So what was I saying? Oh yes, I needed. I've lost track of what I said I needed now. So I want to make that. Oh yes, I needed circuits. So circuits are an item which requires copper and iron. Okay. So those two. Let's put in another assembly machine. I feel like maybe I should have the assembly machines raised up, and then so the bus can just go straight underneath them. But that seems kind of silly. Let's play 2D for now or mostly 2D for now until I feel the need to go a bit more vertical. So we'll have another one of these over here. Probably here, because I'm going to need two items to come over to it. Right, and now let's play. Can I do belts? Can I make belt? Can I bend the belts to my will? And the answer is probably not, because it's really hard to judge exactly where I need to have the belt start to lift up from. So I'm going to need a copper belt. Let's start here and go up to here. Okay, that'll work. Then I can come across and then down here and in there, and then that'll work. Okay, fine. And then an iron one can go from, so that'd be one square further on, so go from here, goes up one like that, then it goes over here like that, and then it goes down, except it doesn't, because I'm not quite sure why not, but oh, it's put an extra, that, rage, basically. No, not dismantle. Mantle. I said mantle, not dismantle. Yeah, from there to there. Okay, and now I can do another couple of these. There. Oh, and also there and where is it? Here. There. And now it's all the ingredients we need for that. We need power as well though, of course, but that's fine, I don't mind. Quite happy to put in more power poles as required. Oh, I can put it all the way over here, that's nice. That's good. I'll stick it up here because I think I'm going to want to put another assembler in around here somewhere. Okay, I forgot what I was building. Oh yes, circuits. So you have to make circuits, and then I suppose, yeah, this point I need to start thinking about turning the bus because we want to head off over this way now because we're running out of land. Okay. I wonder how inefficiently I'm building all this, and whether everyone's going, "No, what are you doing?" at their screens. Seems likely. There must be an easier way to do stuff like that. I don't know though. What you owe, right? Okay. This way. This way. And I've run out of space. I suppose actually I could put them in pairs, because there's always going to be room to lift at least one of them up. So let's do that. So I'll put this one along here. Then this one goes. Stop trying to go up. Oh, I see. I can't go straight under there because there's a thing in the way. So if this is going to cause me problems in the future. But if I bring this over. That should be there, which means then okay, I can dismantle a couple of these, and then this one will be there. So they're in a pair, which is good. So that's how that. Yeah, this is how I'm. This is now starting to work for me, I think. So then this one will go here, and I've run out of belts again already. Okay, that's the corner in my bus achieved now. So that's my achievement for today. And let's unload that one and unload that one. Tromp. Okay, so I have a bus. It has stuff on it. So that I feel is a good start. Where's the next bit of water? So I'm heading more or less down the middle. There's an iron patch up ahead. That is iron, isn't it? Tell me what this is. Yes, that is more iron over there, which is nice, but kind of. I feel like I'm going to build straight through it. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so now I think I've now got all of the raw ingredients on my bus, and belts being made over here. So now I suppose the next thing to do is going to be to start. Let's have a look. What other things can I make? So I've got. Oh no, yes, I've got cogs. I've got belts. I've got those two. I haven't got stone bricks, and I haven't got glass on the bus yet. But I haven't found anything that needs those yet, so that's okay. Power poles I should probably start making. Ooh, speaking of power, how much power am I currently using? 425 kilowatts out of 2.1 megawatts. Okay, so I've got loads. That presumably is because the smelters have stopped, because I'm not actually doing anything at the moment. So but that's fine. I'm not making assembly machines yet, because that requires lots and lots of different things, and I haven't done it yet. Not making smelters, but I don't need very many of those yet. I'm sure I will soon. Wind turbine power poles and storage units. Okay, storage crate could be vaguely useful, but at the moment the number that are just sitting on the belt is absolutely fine. So I don't have any problems at the moment with any of this. So let's have a look at the research. What's another good thing to be doing? Electromagnetic matrix. I don't know what that does, but it's an ingredient that keeps cropping up in places. Fluid storage. What did that make for me? Fluid pumping. So you can do water and acid with that. I haven't needed that yet, but maybe that's how I get onto chemical engineering and stuff. Plasma control. That sounds quite exciting. This is something I did see these somewhere else, but that requires science matrices. So I think that suggests to me, well, unless I then now move on to sort of tier 2. So what do we get in here, for example? What do we get? So we get a splitter. That would be quite nice. Because at the moment I've just been using these sorters for those. So this is what is this just faster? I guess so. And what are you? You're a traffic monitor. Oh right, so it sets an alarm off if you start to run out of things. Fine. The splitter in there sounds quite nice, but again that requires blue cubes in order to make it. Tesseracts in order to make it. So I don't won't do that. Why is that blue? Oh, it's blue because I can do it. Gotcha. Steel also requires those. Everything requires tesseracts, so let's learn to make tesseracts. So let's do that one, and that requires 10 coils and 10 circuit boards. So that I can just get from here. Is it? That was 11. That was 10. Right. So now, yep. Now the research is happening. Excellent. And now that'll teach the bots to make tesseracts. Let's start making. While we're waiting for that research to happen, which is going to finish well before I've got anything extra built, let's start making power poles and assembly machines are the two things I need, aren't they? So start. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do anything from that. That's too far into the corner. But let's have a look at what we actually require. I might be able to make a power pole here. EM coils, they're quite close, and iron, that's right over there. Maybe. Ooh, I could have another. I could upset whoever it was who was upset by my spaghetti earlier even more. That'd be quite funny. Hey Kelsim, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. You join as I am just trying to wrap my head around this game, which is sufficiently similar to Factorio that I feel like I should be inherently good at it, but also sufficiently different that I'm getting slightly frustrated. And it's 3D, which makes everything harder. So I could go up to there, down to way over here somewhere, too far across. Okay, so we're gonna have to come all the way around the back here for that. That's annoying. But we can do that. And there, so that's going to be those things. And then while I'm spaghettiing gruesomely, let's go up here. I'm assuming this will work, and then come over here and down to about. Well, if it collides with another object, don't go down too soon, then, you stupid thing. This is just fiddly and irritating. Okay, so go to there, then go to there. Right, okay. Now I can use my splitter. You go from there to there. You go from there to there. You from there to there. You from there to there. Right. Bots fly around, do everything for me. Great. So now you can now make, what was it? Oh yeah, pylons. Make pylons. Awesome. The system works, kind of. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's going to get more and more. Well, it's going to get harder and more complicated and weirder and stuff when I get off planet. Yes, but also hopefully I'm going to get better at it and more familiar with the control system and how everything works, and things will start to become a bit more natural rather than it just being a bit sort of everything feeling a bit horrible and awkward. So I'm cautiously optimistic about this. We shall see how it goes. And I'm running out of fuel again. This clearly needs to be automated. But I don't believe I've got any sort of. I haven't found a coal seam yet. Oh, there's a coal seam. Right. Okay. So I'm going to need to start mining. No, don't go over there. Stop it. I'm going to need to start mining yonder coal seam and dragging the coal over here, and then I can shove that straight into the robot. I mean, I'll still have to shove it into the robot, but at least I won't have to go and wander around cutting trees down like a peasant. Right. Oh yeah, assembly machines is going to be the next thing, wasn't it? So let's make another one of those. Assembly machine to make assembly machines. So if I put that there, because it seems very likely that I'm going to need iron for my assembly machines. So I want to make assemblers. Yeah, there we go. Iron, gears, and circuits. Oh, that's actually not going to be too bad. So we can make. I'm going to need inserters as well as another. Keep running out of those. I need to make. I don't know what they call something else. They're called sorters, but I'm going to keep calling them inserters because I don't know, just out of habit really. So we'll build those. And so we can get that from there. What do you mean collide with another object? That's the object I want you to link to. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I see the problem. It was going red at the wrong end of the thing, but it's because it was trying to. Okay, I'm going to need to move this further away because there isn't room. So we do that. Then I can put down another one of these. A little bit. Why am I in dismantle mode? Just mantle. So put this instead of putting it here, I need to put it. What? I should be alright. Oh, maybe I would have been okay actually. I just need a bit more belt. Right, let's try it again from there. with everything neatened next to each other. Put in another piece of belt, like that, and then I can put in the inserter like that. There we go. And then round here, well, I've got the replicator open. Stop it. Obviously, because I pressed the button for it, but still. That goes there. That's 2 of the things it needs, and the other one was cogs, I think. So you're making, yes, assembly machines. It's got those 2. I just need to put the cogs in now, which are these ones over here. So to get those, I will. Well, let's. Oh, I need more belts first for that. So that's those ones. That's interesting with these showing the where the inserters are inserting. So I need. Can you turn a belt round after you've placed it? That's my next question. Because it would make a certain sense to go across here like this to here. No, it's cogs I need actually, isn't it? Ooh, stop being weird. This seems to be my. I'm saying go. Whoa. What are you doing? Okay, stay at this height. I don't want you to go down. Why are you... Oh, it's going to have a corner in it anyway, so it needs to go to there. And then go down. You can't reverse belts. What? Oh. Okay, well it needs to go from here anyway, so let's... That's frustrating. There. Let's put that belt back in. At least put the belt down there so I can see it. So go up where you can, and then go down wherever you... Down wherever you... Okay, so I should have held shift to tell it not to snap. Okay, that's the thing I might be able to remember. That needs to go a bit further along, like that. Then stop it. Then put in one of those there, one of those there, and now I need some pylons, some power, and Tesla tower. Put it there, I suppose. There we go. That'll power everything. Right, there we go. Cogs coming around. That should make me my assembly machines automatically. Good. So this is now, yeah, we've now got all these things being made. So we've learnt blue cubes as well now. So let's have a look in. If I look in replicator now, we've got the matrix lab connects to the center brain used to produce matrices and research technologies. More matrix labs, faster production or research speed can progress. Okay, so I can make these by hand. They're made in handmade research facility or a replicator. Oh, no, made in a research facility or handmade in a replicator. Gotcha, because this is the replicator. Okay, that answers my earlier question when I was wondering out what on earth those things were. What on earth the... why it was grey. Why it said handmake was grey, even when I was clearly able to handmake them. Okay, so you use a circuit and an EM electromagnetic coil to make a tesseract. And those are, of course, going to be miles apart, aren't they? Oh no, they're actually both right next to each other. That's pretty good. But I need to make... Well, let's make the first one of these by hand. And that requires... Oh, I need glass for that, and circuits, and iron, and Mohey glove, and... Okay, Peter. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I should probably have lots and lots of opinions in the recap. We'll see how that goes. Oh dear. Right, what do we actually need to make one of these? So we need iron and we need circuits. Okay. So I need circuits, nom 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 nom, and I need iron, nom 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 nom. And now make me a thingy, a matrix lab. Go. I'm going to need a glass smelter, aren't I? That's right. So what's glass made in? Presumably a smelter. Okay, you turn stone. A smelting facility turns stone into glass. Okay, cool. Now I don't seem to think I've found an automated way of producing stone yet. It's just me going around and bashing rocks with a hammer. What's this over here? Is that? Why can I? Oh, yeah, bit too mouse heavy. And that's more coal, isn't it? That looks like coal. Yeah, it's coal. Let's look over here because it's in the sun. There's a distinct lack of resources on this side of the planet. There's crude oil over here, actually. And coal. I haven't found any stone veins yet, but I was hoping there would be. Well, worst case, I'll just run a belt halfway across the factory, I suppose. Halfway across the planet, rather. Yeah, ooh, is that a stone vein? Yes, that's a stone vein. Or 23 stone veins. And I've lost my bot. I know I was somewhere in the night side of the planet. Oh, way over here. Okay. Well, we'll see how things go. Alright, so let's take out some more trees while they're standing here, because they're kind of in the. Let's use the correct controls to try and take out some more trees while we're standing here. Because the wood is at least keeping my my mech going, so that's nice. I've researched. Whoa, what have I researched? I did research one upgrade. I got the mecha core, which gives me more core energy, a bigger battery essentially. Ooh, organic crystals. That sounds mildly interesting. I was going to research some other things. Oh yeah, I required the electric motors for that, which I haven't got yet. Inventory capacity. No, can't do that because that requires steel. Steel. Communicate. No. No. So I haven't basically. Oh, I could do this one. Mass construction. Copy existing production line planning. Oh, so blueprints. Okay. That's nice. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm ready for that yet. Oh, what's this? Coal? Yeah, coal. Energy circuits. Increase the recovery speed. That's not too much of a problem yet. Drone flight speed. That could be quite nice. Drive engine. Okay, so I can fly around, but it uses a lot of energy. Sure. Vertical construction. Okay. So yeah, I've researched one upgrade. I can't research any more because I haven't got to that. Basically I haven't got to that tech level yet. Not put it simply. That one. Ooh, it's bigger. So that goes. I think I'm putting it in probably about. Let's put it there, so there's a bit more room to get the belts in because it probably won't be quite where I want it to be. There we go.
Matrix Lab.
Okay.
You can use it to make super matrices or research technologies that require them to unlock. The super matrices are the source code of the center brain for maintaining the homeworld. You could upload as many super matrices to the center brain as possible. You can be benefit to unlock more actual world technologies by operating the homeworld simultaneously.
Okay. So I want to produce the matrices, and it requires coils and circuits. Fine. Circuits are right next to it, so that's easy. Is there a people who know this game a bit better than me? Is there a button you can press to just select a thing and say I want more of this, like the eyedropper in Factorio, where you press Q? Because that would be very, very nice. What's the other thing? Oh, coils. Oh, I wonder if it'll reach. This is almost close enough. It might actually be close enough. Let's find out. Can I go from there to there? I can. Excellent. That makes life a lot easier. From there to there. Nice. So, right, we're making tesseracts now. Navigation upgrade. Which one's that? What does that do? Navigation. Oh, this one up here, perhaps. Is that what you mean by universe exploration? Shift click? Oh, shift click. Nice, thank you. Does it work on everything? It does. Awesome. Thank you, Chinny Boo. That's excellent. That is exactly what I needed. Thank you. That's going to make life so much easier as long as I remember it. Fantastic. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Right. So now we're making tesseracts. Let's take a tesseract. Oh, it only stores 11 in it. Okay, this looks like a candidate for putting a box behind it. That was not the button I meant to press. No, it isn't. Because 11 isn't very many when it takes tens or hundreds of them to actually make a thing. So let's make a box. Make me a box. I've run out of iron for the next one, but that's okay because I can make this one box. I am indeed finally playing Dyson Sphere program. I have been talking about it for a long time. Focus coils and maintaining pressure, blah 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 blah. Yes, sure. That's just. I know it's a MacGuffin. That's fine. I yeah. I've seen various screenshots and things of it, and oh, I can't put that there. Need to
You
get out.
built a storage,
I
which can
did.
be used to store cargo.
There instead.
You can manually store or use the sorter to automatically stock the cargo.
That goes from there to there. Boom, boom. There we go. Now we can just fill this up with these things. I almost don't care how many it can put in there because it's going to be more than 11, so that's going to be very useful. 7. At least I assume it's going to be more than that. Even if it isn't more than 11, I can still grab from both. Yeah, I'm finding the 3D-ness fiddly and irritating. Although it sounds like at least some of it is going to be familiarity with the systems. So as I get more into the game, it's probably going to get a lot better. But we shall see. So now I've got some of this stuff. Let's go back to the technologies and see what can I upgrade now that I have. What can I research now that I have tesseracts, fluids, plasma cannons, EM drive. That was the one I wanted to upgrade my bot so it runs a bit faster. So I need 50 for this. That's quite a lot, but it seems manageable. So grab and grab. Combat's never been my favourite part of Factorio, so to be honest, I'm not going to be hugely bothered if it's a while before we get combat in this. But yeah, I'm sure it'll come one day. Oh, let's put some more wood. Let's give my mech a bit more wood and a bit more miscellaneous vegetation. Keep it. Its battery is hungry. Ooh, armor customization. So I can make it look even more like Bumblebee than it already does. Let's not do that at the moment. So, where am I with doing stuff? I feel like I've got most of these things, the ones that I actually use in large quantities, I have now automated the construction of them. I've automated the construction of nearly everything here except glass. I may need to go off and get that very, very distant stone patch, because that was very, very distant. Is there a highlight ore patches thing in this? It's iron. There's some stone. That's quite a long way, but I mean it's only about 2-3 times as far as the copper, so it's manageable. Is that another stone vein? Yes, it is. So there are 2 stone veins. There's one up there. There's one just down here, but there aren't any particularly close to my spawn area. I don't think. Shout out if you. Ooh, what's that? Is that one? Yes, there's one down here. Okay, that's not so bad. I can bring it from, and there's another copper one down here as well. So, yeah, okay, I can bring that in across here and then up that way. That's not so bad. Navigation one. What navigate? Do you mean in navigation research, or I don't know what you mean, Chuninbu. Chuninbu, rather. Words. And there's more stone and coal over this way as well. Okay, there's a decent amount of resource over here. So this can be a sort of a mining area over here, perhaps. I'm going to run slap bang through the middle of this iron area. I'm fairly sure, but oh well. Oh yes, I did notice that it could do. There was a mention of doing research. So let's try that. Oh, I'm in map mode. Let's put another one of these down. Oh, that's interesting. That's a full-on copy paste with the including the. Oh no, it's not. The thing I'm holding shows the inserters I've got on it as well, but when I placed it, it didn't do those. It didn't do them, which is actually a bit of a shame because that would actually been useful because it's still going to need the same inputs. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. What I'm going to do here is put down another inserter going straight from this machine into this machine, and then give it some power as well because power is useful. Put that here probably. Bloop. And then this can do research when it's given matrices anyway. And I guess at some point this is going to fill up. What's the capacity of these? Oh, capacity for automation. Oh, I see. Okay, right, that's fine. Oh no, it's still filling up. I don't know how big these. I don't know how many you can get in one of these things. Also, don't know why this isn't having stuff passed across into it. did put that in the right way around, didn't I? Yes, I did. Obviously this one somehow has got the priority. Let's remove that for now, because the main thing that I use these cores for looks like the main thing I use them for is research. So it's probably going to be okay to just feed them straight into there like that, and get that the research can then chug through gradually. Oh, am I low on power? Okay. Oh, why was it in dismantle mode? Maybe I pressed X. I have no idea, but I didn't think I had. Let's put that over here somewhere. There we go. Now, can we not be in dismantle mode? We are on. Yes, you're quite right. We are low power biboom. Only slightly, but yeah, definitely need to put in some more, a bigger wind farm. So maybe that's going to be the next thing to automate. While the power's low, let's try and automate wind farms. So we'll put this in over here like that. I may have to move this. Oh, yoink. EM drive, nice. So I want to build, not assembly. Oh, it's copied absolutely everything. I suppose that's fair enough. How do I change this? Oh, like that. Okay. Oh yeah, wind farms, wind turbines, iron, cogs, EM coils. So that's this, and I've run out of belts. Give me more. More? Did it give me more? Oh. Too far to operate. Okay. Yoink. Coil, cogs, and iron, I think. I was shift clicking when I should have just clicked. I don't know how I feel about it copying. Oh yeah, I suppose yes. Yeah, I suppose I'm looking for a different to be able to be. I want to do the well. I'm going to compare it to Factorio because I'm going to spend the entire time comparing this and Factorio because they are vaguely similar. Well, they're very similar games, and I'm obviously a lot more used to Factorio, so that's what's going to happen. But oh, I've run out of inserters. Where am I making inserters? Am I making inserters? I'm still not making inserters. Huh. Okay, let's have some more inserters. I've only got resources for 3 and then I'm out of iron. More. Right. Yeah, so in Factorio, when you do a copy, you drag across the area you want to copy, and then you can paste all of that stuff. So you have the choice of exactly what you want to copy and paste. This seems to be more maybe you copy a building. Too far. What it work? Oh, I put it further away. I put the machine further away. All right, let's move that. Like what? No, it's storage. Production. Yeah, that one. So we'll put that there. Bonk. And then I'll be able to, not you, be able to do that, and that's one of the things. Then I need to get the let's make sure I get the recipe right before I get too far into this. Yeah, gears, iron, and coils. So that's yeah, it is these two. I was right. So I reckon, be able to come in here with the belts, of which I have hopefully several. I've got the same problem again. I don't know how far it needs to go before the corner. So here I went 1, 2, 3, 4, and the corner is on the 5th one. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go from there to there. I've used up all my belts again already. How many do we have in there? 30 at a time. Okay. Maybe I should have belts going off into a box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That goes from there to there. Yeah. And we'll take out this because it's in the way. Take out that because for some reason it drew one downwards. I don't know why. And then we'll bring this across here and that to. I think this comes across to here and then down. I'm actually honestly not sure. Yeah, that looks. I think that looks like there's room for the belt to go. The other belt to go underneath. Let's make sure. Yeah, there is. Okay, cool. And then over here I'll do the opposite. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes from there to there to there to there. I'm getting better at this. I mean, that's probably because it would be hard for me to get much worse at it, but things are gradually improving. Right, and oh yeah, I took out the power pylon, so I need to put another one of these in. Probably here will do. I'll cover everything. By the looks of it. Yeah, I don't see any power problems there. Okay, so now that's going to be all of my wind turbines being produced automatically. Excellent. Oh, and I should do the inserters, since I was grumbling about not having them automatically being made automatically. That could be my next project, I guess. For now, let's go over here and take out some trees. Om nom nom. And rocks and you know, just generally let's go around and eat some nature, because that seems to be how my mech carries on working. Okay, so now once this has made a decent number of these, it's made 5 so far. That is a reasonably decent number. I can then go off and expand my my wind farm. I think I probably will carry on having that over by the copper mine, because it's out of the way, which is nice, and that means it's not. It means I'm not. It means I'm not putting down wind turbines take up quite a lot of space, so it means I'm not going to be having too much fun. Did I grab those? Yes, I did. Boing, boing. Alright, so over here, I want more of these. There, and there, and there, and there, and there. And that's quite a lot more power, I hope. It's like double the amount of power I've got anyway. We can't have offshore wind turbines, okay. It's a shame. I suppose stick one in there in the gap as well. Is there a gap there? No, there isn't a gap there, but I put one there. And there. There. Right, that's all of my wind turbines. They're now all linked. Are they all linked up? I think they are. Yeah, that looks happy. Okay. Head back over there. I said head back over there. Right, let's do some research, because I'm making all of these thingies, all these tesseracts, but I'm not actually doing anything with them. So smelting purification, that sounds mildly useful. That will get me silicon, energetic graphite, crystal diamonds eventually, and high purity silicon. Or yeah, let's do that one. I don't know why. It just seems like just seems reasonably interesting. I should probably go off and get some coal, to be honest, because and some stone, because I think I'm gonna need stone in order to get silicon, I reckon. Where was it? It was over here. Was the stone and the stone. There's stone and there's stone there, and there's coal. No, that's more stone. There was a stone and the coal. Yeah, okay. So stone there, coal there, and also coal over here. But yeah, let's take this one first, because it's not in the way of the bus. And my bus is going to run into this patch of water at some point as well. But maybe the answer is you just lift up the belts and go across it, and then carry on the other side and pretend nothing happened. I don't know. Or maybe the way I'm laying all this out and building is just sort of wonderfully inefficient, and I'm going to regret it later. We shall see. Okay, so how many more mining drills have I got? Is my first question. The answer appears to be none. So let's make a couple of those, because I haven't automated that yet. I want 2 of them, please. Oh, I've got the stuff for that. Excellent. And I've got 6 pylons, so I can get a reasonable distance with that. But let's grab some more anyway. And I'm going to need a lot of belts for this task. In fact, I should probably make another box and put belts into that box. So let's do that. Okay, I've made the mining facilities already. That was surprisingly quick. I guess I've got a lot of the prereqs for all of this stuff now. So it's not going through all of the bits and piecery, making all the silly little things. It's just jumping in straight in at the deep end and making the thing you actually need, rather than as I say, faffing around with intermediate components. There we go. That can fill up the belts. So go over there. Let's go over there. Let's go and do coal first. I said go over there. How many times do I need to tell you? Apparently 3. We'll put down. I see. There's a tooltip that tells you how many you're getting. So I'll get 9 if I put it there. 3, 5, 1, 6, 9, 8. Yeah, down here to get that 9, wherever the 9 was, seems like a good plot point. 9, there we go, there. That presumably is going to need power. Yes, of course it is. That's fine. I mean, it was expected. I'll put another one down over there, but I'll come back to that one. So belts, we need belts to come straight out of here. There, and then I guess, lack of items, sure. To here. It's a shame I can't blueprint a bit further than this. That'd be nice. Maybe that's a discover that later. Another 50 belts, excellent. Oh, and I need power cables. Let's put the power in while I'm at it. So we've got power up here, so I can put another Tesla cable thing there, and then there, and it's not going to reach, is it? No, it's not going to reach. There and there. Maybe I should get the power cables built first. This having the bots doing everything is a little bit weird. I mean, I should be sort of vaguely used to it, because I mean this is very, very similar to how using construction bots in Factorio works. But not being able to just drop some of the basic things in is a little bit weird and different for me. But you know, I'll get used to it. So it's one. Oh, there's an iron there, so it can go onto this. No, it can't go onto the same belt as the iron because the stone's going to come in first. I mean, yes, okay, we've got the 3D. We could sort that out, but I'm not going to faff around with that. Graphite, yeah, graphite does sound better than just burning trees, which I've now burnt nearly all of because I'm using bots all the time. So let's have some more wood in there and miscellaneous biomatter. No, look how fast that goes down. I mean, okay, it's trying to recharge. It's not even recharging the bot. It's burning through it so quickly. Jeez, this is not biomatter. Miscellaneous biomatter and leaves and things are not good fuel. And then, no, go that way. Right, but I suppose I can. I can collect a load of coal now and use that as fuel in the future. So we'll do that. Collect some of that. Okay, so the next thing. Well, let's put in the belts. I've got something to build as I walk across there. I've got 19 pieces left, which isn't very many. That's probably going to come in down about here, actually. So that comes. Ooh, I've finished research. It's a bit obnoxious with the way it fills the screen when you do a research. It could just go biddly bong, but it doesn't. Okay, we'll put in that much of the belt for now then, shall we? Because that's all I can... Oh, actually, I could get some more belts. That would be the sensible way to do this, wouldn't it? How many have we got? 107. Nice. That's a good number of belts. I approve of that. Belts. So, right, we want the belts to come from about somewhere over here. Let's just do from there to here. What do you mean collide with other object? I want you to collide with other object. That one. There we go. Okay. And then on the way over, I'll need to put in another power pole or two, like that, and hopefully that's going to be enough. We shall see. Build. Do I get these trees when they knock these trees down? Do I actually get them into my inventory? Yes, I do. Okay. So I can carry on burning trees. Wow. Okay, I can see why the battery upgrade for the mech is useful, because just doing this, I'm basically out of core energy, even though I'm burning through this stuff as quickly as I possibly can. What if I use wood instead? Will that get me more? No. No, it's quite simply that using the construction bots burns through energy so fast your burning matter can't keep up with it. Wow. Oh, actually, I need that miner. There we go. Mining drill. 6, 4, 5, 7, 5, 7. All right, I'm gonna need to make another pylon. Can I make another pylon? Can I make a pylon? Do I have the bits? I do. I have the bits to make one. Well, that's all I need, so that's fine. That goes there. Then that comes out the back of here. Goes over here, and then joins onto that belt. Yes, I know that's a bit ugly, but you know, what do you do? What do you mean kill up? You? Oh, I have to come a little bit further out. Right, okay. There we go. The red highlight sometimes appears in funny places. Press R when laying belts. R. Pressing R when laying belts doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, so we now have stone in large quantities. How are we doing for power? Oh, easy. Great, we've got plenty of power. Can I on map view say move the robot here? No, I can't. But I can quit out map view. Oh, I suppose actually it's a 3D game. I can do that and go, you run there over the somewhere over the horizon. Bonk into a tree. Bonk into another tree. Straight through the water or over the water. Try to imagine what that's doing to his power consumption. Oh, actually, stop moving. I forgot I needed to finish this belt off. Which is, of course, running straight into the side of that windmill. I might actually remove that windmill because there's a main sort of power area elsewhere. So we'll go from there. This will then go down to yeah. So this one goes next to those cogs. Yes, that's how I'm doing this. Lack of item. For God's sake. Control click. There we go. Press the right buttons. Down here like that, and then over here like that. And we'll bring this one over as well because it's getting left behind. That is. Oh, nah, I've lost power connection to the iron miner because I pulled up the windmill that was providing with the power connection. There we go. Go away. I don't want the mecha panel. I do want one of these though, and I want that to be there. What do you mean lack of item? I just picked up oh no, that was windmills. Dope. It's those items that I want. No, those that I want. So put that there. This one, please. This one. There we go. I don't know how much that upset everything. We do, yeah, we do now have a massive shortage of iron because I'm producing windmills and I'm producing massive quantities of belts. So, yeah, I should probably put in another smeltomatron. Now the tricky part of this is going to be to merge it in with this one. So I think what I'm going to do is pull this one out, maybe pull both of these out. This one can go and just redesign this whole smelting area because this is a bit rubbish. Now, sure, people told me earlier, but that it's going to be a problem. Do you really? So if I do that, press R. Doesn't seem to. I don't see your spaghetti tool. Oh, click. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Right. So what are we doing here? Let's deconstruct that and that and that and this and that and that and that. There we go. Right, now we want to put in at least 3 smelter majiggies. How many do I have? Where are they? 4. I've got 4. Okay. So I want to have, running off that one, we'll have the belt come all the way down here and around. So I'll put one here that's producing, yeah, here to produce the magnets, and then I guess let's just carry on in this direction. 1. Boop. No, don't dismantle. Mantle, not dismantle. Ah. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then that one. That one goes there. Well, if you gave me the correct if you told me how things work properly, then it would have worked. Okay, so click there. I've got alright, I'll click what? Oh, I see. So it's oh, I see. Right, gotcha. So you can do it like that, or like that, or like that. Right, I understand. I think I didn't realise you were telling me that you could make you about putting the belts in a spaghetti way. I thought you were talking about how to make the how to show off the spaghetti you'd already built or something like that. Okay, so I want you to make magnets. I want you to make plates. And what was it? It was copy paste. I remembered something. I hope you're impressed. Don't expect it to happen again. Right, these don't spit stuff straight out, so I'll need to put in. So the belt will go. For these, will go along like this. So, and then another one that comes past all of these, comes out and goes onto that one. Yeah, it must be iron. Yes, it is. Oops. And then I want lots of inserters, so we're going to be putting stuff in to all of these, and also taking it out of all of these. There we go. And this one doesn't have... Everything has power except this one inserter. Alright, let's try moving that a little bit. I said move that. Can I get... Yeah, there we go. Put that there and it'll power everything. There we go. Right. So now I've tripled my iron production, so that's good, and I've de-spaghettied a little bit around here as well, which is also probably a good thing, really. Now, whether this is actually going to be enough to keep up with the ravaging requires of my my robot's running out of power, ravenous demands of my factory, we shall see. But yeah, it's a good start anyway. Oh, I haven't put in an inserter down here somehow. Let's do that. Try it again. Going. There we go. Okay, so now I've tripled the amount of iron being produced. Okay, so the belt is now caught up. Yeah, the belt machine is now backed up on the input, and the input is backing up along here. So at least in the current steady state, where I'm not actually doing all that much with it, I have to admit, it is now keeping up. Good. Copper seems to be absolutely fine as well. We've got a nice long solid belt of copper coming down there. Now I've got stone being brought in. I feel like I should probably turn the stone into glass, because that's what you do with stone. But that's going to need another smelter, but I just used up all my that's technology. I just used up all my smelters, so let's make another one. It is a smelter. I didn't check that actually. I probably should. Make glass in. Yeah, smelting facility. Okay, that makes sense. At least I don't have to pulverize it first, like every bloody Factorio mod out there. What are you? You a rock? You're just a rock. Okay. So I think that means I can put in another. I'm going to put in another one of these here, and just run it straight up on the input side of here, and that can go to there and there, and that will use up all of my power with the bots running around like that. But I'm sort of used to that by this point. Why is there an output? I mean, I sort of know why there is. It's because of the way it copy pastes. No, not that bit. That bit. There we go. And then insert X. Oh, we've got the excerptor already. So you are to make. No, you're not. You're not making that. How? Oh, there's the deprogram button. You are making glass. Oh yeah, you're right. That's not going to be a problem for very much longer because the iron has backed up all the way along there. But I don't know. And I suppose I could put in another. I could put in another mining drill down here to get these veins of iron. Although I was going to say they're a bit smaller. There's about 10,000 between them, almost 10,000 between them. Or I could find another patch. Or I could just go, well, yeah, okay, it's not capable of producing it quite as fast, but we can burst it a little bit, so it'll be fine. But yeah, I'll worry about. Oh. Nom. Let's put the belt in for this one here instead. There we go. Okay. Am I fueled up? Yes, I am. I'm burning coal now, which is probably a good thing. Well, let's use up the wood while I've got it, and the vegetation while I've got. It's interesting. It seems to be quite good at. I was going to say it's quite good at picking the lowest priority, the least useful thing out of all the stuff in the inventory you put in. But actually, it turns out no, it just takes the one that's furthest on in the queue, which is also fair. I mean, at least that allows you to choose manually whilst still having a mixture of different fuel types in there. One second, I'm going to turn the light on in here because it's got dark while I wasn't looking, and staring at a bright screen in a dark room isn't particularly good for my eyes. There we go. Now I can see again. Okay, so I think I've got most. Did I ever get round to automating the inserters? I kept talking about it, but I don't think I actually did. No, I haven't. So let's do that next as a quick sort of additional thing. Actually, what do inserters use? Is it stuff that I've already got going into other things? Because if so, I can put it right next to something else. So it's iron and circuits. So we've got iron and not circuits here. But there would be in that corner would be quite a good place for it. Iron and no, they're all completely different recipes. Okay, I mean I'm kind of okay with that. If they all took the same, if lots of things used exactly the same components, it would be a little bit dull. I need more assembly machines, which are being made for there. Put one of those in. Put that there. Then I can extend this like that. I can then do that and oh no, I can't. I shall horribly spaghetti it. I'd apologise, but I'm not sorry. No, not a sorter. Oh, grumble. Let's do that. It's a bit spaghetti, but I also don't care. And then you can make sorters. I mean, it calls them sorters. Do they actually sort? I can't click on it to have a look at its configuration. Oh, there we go. You can. Oh, you can filter them. All right. Okay, it is a sorter then. It's a filter inserter in Factorio speak, which is close enough. Right. Right. Now, okay. Now we can look at extra things we need, more exciting text and stuff like that. So we've got research happening. Research is a thing that's going. We've got a couple more new things in here. So we've got graphite, which I haven't made yet. I'm probably going to need that sooner or later, but for now, not too much of a worry. I don't need it yet, so there's no point in bothering to build it yet, I think. What's going to be an actual useful? The crystal smelting maybe. Semiconductor sounds useful. That makes, well, microcrystalline components. So it's not thermal power. Oh, thermal power could be handy. It's just burning. Yeah, okay. It's not thermal. Yeah, thermal meaning from burning things makes sense. I was thinking of geothermal, but okay, that's. I think wind power seems to be good enough for now. It's producing decent amounts of power. Okay, this produces quite a bit more, but no, I think I'm okay with what I've got. Solar collection could be interesting. So solar panels, how much power do they generate? Only 360 kilowatts, and presumably only during the day. But I can put in accumulators in much the same way as in Factorio, so that's fine. Steel sounds useful. I mean, a lot of these feel like they're all. Well, let's have that because I think having the splitter is going to be quite useful. Yeah. I think having splitters could be quite nice because these sort of things are they're a bit slow, as has been pointed out to me. So it might be nice to have a bit more speed on those. Let's have a look at some of the box text while we're waiting, because it's sort of nice to have an idea of a little bit of idea of the plot and stuff like that. So we've got, yeah, everyone's gone to live in the metaverse or something similar. So your supercomputer, center brain, sure. Computing power reached its limit because it's constantly need more power. So we want to make a Dyson Sphere, hence the Dyson Sphere program. Sure, makes a certain amount of sense. Building a Dyson Sphere is going to be interesting, but yeah, we'll work gradually towards that as we go. What is a Dyson Sphere? Well, a Dyson Sphere is when you make a sphere that surrounds the sun completely full of solar panels. So you literally gather all of the energy coming off the sun. Presumably, the smaller you make your Dyson Sphere, the more efficient it is in terms of the amount of materials you need, but also the hotter it's going to get because each square meter of solar panels will receive a lot more power. Now, I've wondered about Dyson Spheres in the past. What holds them up there? Because if you made a Dyson ring, so just a circle that goes all the way around the sun, then you have it spinning at orbital speed, and it would be stable. But to make an actual Dyson Sphere, do you just have lots and lots of overlapping rings, and so you cover absolutely everything? I don't know. I guess we'll see as we get along. Actually, some of the main menu art does look like multiple rings orbiting the sun at the same time. So maybe just keep making more and more rings until you've covered the entire thing. But then you're going to get less and less efficient with each additional ring you put up because it's going to cover up, or it's going to be covered up by some of the previous ring. So yeah, but you obviously can't make an entire sphere because it can't orbit in all directions at once. So the poles are going to try and drop in, and so unless your sphere is immensely strong, the whole thing's just going to collapse and fall into the sun. Have I missed an insert? Gear machine doesn't have an insert. Oh yeah, so it doesn't. That's be from when I was ripping up all the belts and things. Thank you for pointing that one out. I had not noticed that. Boom. There we go. I do like that the inserters are of a variable length. That's quite handy. Yeah, that could have caused me problems. In fact, it was already starting to cause problems with not making any more assembly machines. Movement speed. So okay, if I unlock drive engine 1, then movement speed goes up increased by 150%, not 250%. So that's pretty quick. You go more than double speed, but you consume more energy, and energy is still a faff. Sailing ability, eh? Not sure what that means, but okay. There's a lot of missing images in this. I guess the game is still early access, as it says in the top corner of the screen, but still. Matrix mode, produce matrices, uses matrices, fine. Okay, so I can massively increase this. Yeah, okay, so that is going a little bit slowly. It's worth noting because there's only one lab doing research at the moment. Matrix labs can be built on the planet surface or built in the vertical direction. Okay. So I can build more matrix labs on top of the existing one. However, it looks like this one is it's keeping up with it. Anyway, this has got 10 in it at all times, and this is sitting at 10, but it doesn't seem to be stopping. So it looks like these the two machines between them are. So one of the two labs running together seems to be balanced. So I won't fiddle with that for now. I can't whack another one on the back here and have that run off the same lab. Or maybe I can. I mean, the lights are on all the time, but it does seem to be using them as fast as it's making them. Yeah, these two seem to be matched for speed. So if I want to do more research, then I need to put in more of everything. Hooray! Improved logistics. I've got the splitter. So Someone was suggesting that the splitter might be a little bit larger than, and therefore, saying it wouldn't work with my current. Oh, it won't work with my current bus design because it'll link adjacent belts. Is that the problem? Let's make one and have a look at it. What am I even making these out? Do I have iron? Oh, I do have some iron ore in my inventory still. I'm not sure why I have iron ore in my inventory. Oh, it's probably from when I picked up all of the picked up the smelter over there. Just gathered it all. Let's put that into the smelters. There we go. Okay, so I've made a splitter now. What do these look like? So I can't. Can I? No, I can't drop them onto a bus at all, a belt at all. So could I not? I suppose if I put the words diddly. Yeah, okay, so I can't put it directly adjacent. So if I wanted to start using splitters, I'd have to spread the bus out a little bit more. It's already taking up enough space, so I won't use them just yet. But I mean, at the moment, everything does seem to be fast enough. The splitters seem to be fast enough for everything, or the inserters seem to be fast enough for everything to keep up. And possibly I need another one of these machines making the cogs, but basically it's keeping up. So yes, I did notice that the matrix labs could be stacked. It said specifically for research, so I don't know whether it would work for the input one as well. But let's try it. Okay, let's make another couple of matrix labs and see if I can stack them. Let's get some more circuits and some more iron so I can make these. There we go. And give this a shot, see what happens. Oh, tab changes the type of splitter built. That sounds interesting. Splitter, tab. Okay, what's that? So what's that? Oh, no, I don't. Oh, I see. So that's a vertical splitter. So it takes them in at ground level and spits them out at one level up. Neat. And that's all over. That's an all over the place splitter. Oh, cool. So I could put that on the belt there, and it would allow me to then spit the stuff out at a higher level. Oh, I like that one. That's going to work well with my current designs. And then that's a standard flat one. Cool. Kind of. Yeah, I like that. Thank you. Chunimbu, you are obviously the Dyson Sphere expert in this in this chat. Okay, so yeah, so that stacks on there, and that stacks on there. And they do, presumably, they just follow the same recipes and use the same interconnects. Let's do a research to find out what happens. Sure, let's have steel smelting. Yeah, these are nice. So these are now being produced twice as quickly. Can I select that one? Oh, okay, so they drop from the top one down into the lower ones, because that's going up sometimes when it's... Seem to be, anyway. Yeah, that's going up. I'm sure that's going up sometimes when it shouldn't be in inverted commas. Except the top. No, the top one isn't running. Is that a? Oh, I see. The inserter's too slow because it's running over a long distance. Ha. So I could upgrade to a Mark II inserter. That might be interesting. Except I can't because there's already one in there, so you can't just do a straight upgrade, in-place upgrade. So get rid of that sorter and put in a Mark II sorter, like that. It's faster. It seems to be, and both globes are now doing the glowy thing, so I think that's probably done it. Right. I'm not sure what I want to do at the moment, apart from sort of just carry on going through researches. So maybe I'll do a bit of that. I've got the resources being fed in now. So we've got stone, coal, iron, and copper. And as we all know from Factorio, those are the basic 4 resources that go into absolutely everything. Oh no, there's oil as well. I haven't found oil yet, and I've seen hints about that. And I suppose there's water, which I haven't even considered yet. But yeah, getting there. Oh, there is an upgrade button. Okay, I could have used that. Didn't notice that at the time. Yeah, so I'm gonna may want to start making these. So what goes into those? So it's one of the new electric motor type things, and 2 of the basic splitters, sorters. Now these electric motors, I suspect this is going to be another thing that's worth making, because I need a load of those for research, and I suspect I'm going to need a lot more of them for other stuff in the not too distant future. So let's do that. Let's put down a Nujima, what's it? That can go in. So I didn't even look at what goes into those things. Let's try that again with a little bit less fail. So these take iron, gears, and coils. So there's coils, there's iron, and gears are right over there. Gears are here. I mean, none of these things are particularly close by anything. So what I'm going to do is put down my assembly machine with a bit of a gap here. A gap of one. Is that a gap of two? That is a gap of two. So I'll put that there. Then steel smelting complete. Hurrah! All right, let's pick something else to do as well. Landfill, probably. Solar semiconductors seem like a thing that's going to be useful. A lot of these seem like sort of background researches, almost things that work you towards getting new and exciting toys. So we'll set that one going. Now I'm going to want the splitters for this now, so I'm going to be using. It's a shame you can't stick. I keep wanting to stick two things on the same belt because Factorio, but obviously that isn't a thing. The splitters are going to get in the way of everything, but maybe we can make this work. So that goes there. Then
Splitter with 4 directions. It can split the passing cargo or balance the cargo on multiple conveyor belts. The splitting speed depends on the conveyor belt speed. Use the tab key to switch between different styles, and click it to set priorities and filters.
So that can then come out of here, go to here, no, up. Is it here? Yeah, here and then down. Like that. Nice, that worked exactly as I was hoping it would. We're then going to need to do the same with iron, but I think I'll bring iron in around the other side of it, so hopefully I'll just be able to bring that. Oh, it doesn't fit past. I was hoping that with the with it being this sort of design of splitter, there'd be room for it to go past, but there isn't. Splitter is bigger than it looks. That's a shame. So I want another one of these, I guess. Oh. It'd be nice to be able to drop a splitter in on top of an existing belt and just say, yeah, become part of that, link across that belt, but apparently that's not a thing. In there, yeah. And then from here we come out the top, go over to, no, stay high, to here, then go low, like this. And what was the other thing? Was it coils? I can't even remember what I was trying to build. Oh, it was motors. For you, I want to build the funky little motor things. The vertical splitters will not fit. I just tested that, and it didn't go in the belt, didn't fit past it. Although I'll check it again, because I might have made a mistake. Yeah, I want to make electric motors here, which means I also need the coils. So, yeah, if I come in here, if I remove those, then I'm pretty sure I wasn't able to put... Yeah, you can't. That doesn't fit past there. Hence doing this. Or do you mean, when you say vertical splitters, did you mean a splitter in a different configuration? Let's make some more splitters, because those are quite useful. Splitters. And that's going to need to be over here somewhere, and spaghetti it in through here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Certain values are fine. Because that's the magnets. Oh, here are the coils. So I'll put the splitter. So these ones. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Right. So if I put this here, then I'll be able to fit... Where's the other half of this belt? Oh, it's all the way up there. What is that even? Is that copper? I think it is. I almost don't care. So in theory, from here I could do... That goes in there. That comes out... Oh, no, what are you doing? What are you... Oh, no, that is right. Okay, I take back my my bemusement and... Wait, no, it's come out the bottom. Ah. Oh, stop it. Go away. Right, try it again. No. Belt. Belt? Okay, come out the top of here. I said come out the top? This is ridiculously fiddly. Don't care, go away. Stop. Bring me... Why can I not click on the upper level of this bloody... It just won't, I can't select the upper level of this splitter. Okay, there we might go, I'm not 100% sure, but... No, it's over there. This is... not working for me. Alright, so, starting position is this. Oh, maybe to push... No, pushing up doesn't work. It just means I've got a massive spike thing here to play with. Oh, maybe. Aha! I think we might be getting somewhere. And I have no idea what I did differently. This is exhausting. And I wouldn't be surprised if you're saying the same about watching me. Oh no, there's another thing behind there, but it's a little bit closer. The having to think about circular coverage. It makes a lot more sense having circular coverage around a pylon, but it's harder. Okay, and oh, I haven't put in all of the inserters, so you need one, and you probably need one. Yes, you do. Oh, I've run out. No, that one. There we go. Now I can put that there. Right, now we can make motors. I miss the double-sided belts a little bit, but it's mostly in a sort of, I keep thinking I'll put these two things on the belt and then going, oh wait, that means I can't do that. It's not bothering me enormously. It's just I keep having to. It's just I occasionally think about things the wrong way. I don't have any problem with that because there's no real logical reason for belts to be double-sided, except that that's how Factorio does them, so I'm used to it. But that doesn't mean... But I don't feel that there's anything wrong with having single-item belts. Some of the other things that I'm struggling with feel more wrong, should we say, than that. The double-sided belts, yeah, they're a very, very minor annoyance because I don't think belts inherently automatically need to be double-sided, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense? I'm going to rip these splitters up and replace them with the vertical ones because they are a little bit neater. And they don't mean I don't need to do that, which is a major thing. So okay, so we'll put that. That's annoying, not being able to just drop in a splitter on top of another, on top of a belt, and have it automatically remove the belt. So put that there. No, we won't. We'll put that there. What's happened there? That's not what I meant to do. In there, presumably. Yes, splitters, there we go. Okay, that. So we're getting the the cogs here like that, and then we're getting the iron here like that. Then we get to have another joyous play with the can I make it select the upper part of this belt? Is that on the upper one? No, of course it's not. Now can I? I don't know how I made it work before, but it suddenly did. And I don't know why. Oh, that seems to have done it. I'm kind of confused. I'm not sure why it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. But, ooh, no, down. Down, boy. There we go. Maybe it will always do lower first, and then once you've done lower, it's happy to do upper. I am not sure. But I have managed to convince it to do it, so it's better than nothing. I've noticed that my iron supply has stopped. That is... Oh, it's because it's all getting turned into gears and belts and other important mechanisms. Okay, well... As was pointed out earlier, we don't have a great deal of iron ore. Maybe I do need to drop in a mining drill on this patch here, or 2 mining drills perhaps, and get a bit more being fed back up here. I think that might be a good idea actually. Let's see, do I have another mining drill? I do not have another mining drill. Let's make another mining drill. That one? Yes. Sure, make 2 of them. Bonk. So I put that there. I get 8 of them if I put it there, which is pretty good. I'm going to need to make these belts go over the top of it, but that's probably going to be alright. We shall see. Then I can take a belt from here. I'm going to run out of them almost immediately, but we'll go as far as we can. Now, where is the... Here it is, so I need to get to here. Fine, so I'll come out of here to there, then through this gap, up. Well, I mean, I feel like I should go up briefly. Oh, lack of item. It feels wrong to have the belt high more than it needs to be. I don't think it is more expensive, but it feels like it should be. So I don't know, trying to avoid that a little bit. So okay, so high to there, then along here, and drop down. Good. What do you mean collide with other objects? Okay. Right. Over the top of this iron patch, then. Well, that answers my earlier unasked question about what happens if you try and put 2 belts into the same. Sorry, what's going to happen when the bus crosses over the ore patches? So then up here. Now I need to pull up some of this and try and fit in a splitter, which I have conveniently. So let's pull up. Oh, I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to get away with. Whether the splitter is going to fit in here, but we'll see what we can do. So I just want a dead flat splitter like this. Can we do that? Is it linked? Has it linked there? No, but I might be able to. I probably won't be able to put a belt inside the. Oh, I can. Nice. That's the wrong way. Don't do that. I said don't do that. Oh. Let's try that again with a bit less fail. There to there. Right, there we go. And then here, input like that. Right, that should be a healthier supply of iron ore now, and we'll hopefully keep things a little bit happier. I think there seems to be some sort of internal buffer in these things. Yes, we've got 10 iron ore in there at the moment, so maybe this will be slightly quicker. Who knows? But it does seem to be keeping up with the demand placed on it by these machines now, which makes me think I should probably, given there's still quite a lot of gaps in this belt, makes me think I should put in at least 1 more smelter. Do I have at least 1 more smelter? I do not. Let's have another couple of smelters. And now I have noticed that I seem to be running out of land here, so I think that means it's a good time to research terraforming. Only level the surface to 0 altitude. Okay. You must consume soil pile. Okay. So I can make, I can hand make some, and it's I need steel for that, steel for landfill. Great. That's problematic. I guess I'm just going to have to put in a sharp turn, but then I could put them in on the other side actually, along here, and then feed it round and onto the. Actually, well, we've backed up again now actually, so I think I won't worry about it for now because things seem to be okay. Oh, and I'm running out of bot fuel. Oh hey, shift click works that. Nice. I did it without thinking, and it worked, and I was pleased. Okay, so at some point I'm gonna have to worry about the what's this? Oh, the magnets. We don't use magnets for very much, just making coils, and I haven't started using stone yet. Glass, I think, is going to be a vital substance, so we're probably going to have to bring that over the top of this thing. But maybe that won't be too difficult. It's only like 3 levels high. 2.5, 3 levels high. We'll see what we need to do in order to get it over. Oh, can you? Can you run belts together? Okay. Well, I've got a splitter up there for now, but I'll try and remember that in the future. Okay. What are we doing for research at the moment? Are we doing environmental mod? Oh, we didn't. The environmental modification didn't actually start. Let's do that. I know I haven't made any steel yet. In fact, I should make some steel. Is that just smelt again? Oh, yeah, smelt iron again, as is traditional. So what I think I'll do is put in a. Have I got room to do this here? I'm thinking I might just do direct insertion for this. I can put that there. I say direct, yeah, direct. I do mean direct insertion. And I put that there. Yeah, you need to leave a. I've noticed you need to leave a gap to put the inserter into, so I'll put that there. Oh, I've run out of smelter. Did I just make 2? I thought I made 2 smelters. Maybe I didn't. Make me another smelter. Have you made me another smelter yet? Yes, you have. Good. So that can go there. Punk. And then, we'll put one of these from there to there. And then we have another belt coming down here. Got quite a lot of belts now, that's going well. Here, in fact, comes down, goes long. Okay, so we've got those two there, this one. So it's shift, shift. And, oh, except I put in a corner. Well, that'll do. And then we need another splitter. Splitter. Like this in here somewhere. So it needs to go there. So I need to dismantle that. Then put the splitter in. Where's the splitter? There's a splitter. Like that. And then belt it all up. Can I just go straight through it? No, I can't. I have to go in and out like that. And shake it all about. I said out. There we go. Also out like. This? No, not there. Oh well, it'll put it in about the right place, and then I can work with it from there. Then no, stop being dismantled. Stop. What? Buggy games. This can then go from there straight over here and down to ground level here, and with a logistics inserter there. We should now. Oh, we need an output one as well. There we go. That's now steel. At least it will be when I give it power. Test tower. Boop. Right, it's not going to be particularly fast steel production, but it'll produce the steel. That's what matters. Just electrocute the tree. Boom. Core energy depletion. You, and you. Are you happy? What? Oh, stupid. Actually make steel. There we go. What's the limiting factor here? Okay, we are making iron faster than we're making steel, so I need to do an upgrade on that. There we go. Doop, 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 doop. Now that is very gradually decreasing. That's probably alright then. And it's always got some iron ore in it, so yeah, I think that's now optimal speed. I do notice everything in this game is always put in a little box. It's like buying from Amazon. You say, well, I bought this steel beam, but you're going to put it in a giant box anyway, just to make sure it doesn't get lost or damaged during shipping, even though it's a steel beam. And the same with all of these ore boxes as well. Okay. How am I getting? I'm still researching technology, environmental modifications. That's fine. I'm umming and erring over what I want to do next because I'm not quite sure. I guess let's have a look at the technology tree and see what's interesting in here. And I do feel like I'm just sort of working my way through things. What's right at the end of it? Mission complete. Okay, so universe matrix mission. So there's not that many researches to be done, but I imagine that it's going to take enormous amounts of resources to do the later researches because that's how everything works. I could keep looking at the main quest line. All right, so maybe we'll queue up solar collection next because that seems like a good idea. Energy storage, that's accumulators, is it? Yes. Okay, so when you start using solar, then you start to need accumulators. Until then, you don't really need them as much because you've got steady energy being produced by everything else. I'm curious about plasma control and plasma extract refining, X-ray crack. Interesting. Yeah, there's lots of fun stuff in here. Titanium could be interesting. I haven't seen any titanium patches. I'm looking forward to getting off planet just because that seems like an exciting thing. Although I think it's going to make my brain implode. So going along the logistics chain seems to be potentially a useful thing. But now we're getting into needing the red tesseracts. So how do we? So maybe we need to find out how to make red tesseracts as well. Energy matrix, that's probably the one. Yes, there we go. So that's down. Okay, that's coming off plasma extract. No, I don't know what the prereq for that is. Is it this line that splits and goes into these two, or is it this line that splits and goes into all three of these? I honestly don't know. Could be anything really. Oh well. I was going to say I'll find out when I do this one, but I actually won't because I have done it and it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me what the prereqs of that one is. But I suppose it doesn't matter. It must. So maybe it means it must be this one that just unlocks all of these. So we'll add that to the queue as well. Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm being an idiot. It's the ones that have been outlined the ones that have gone green and outlined and stuff are the ones that have been done. The blue ones are the ones that are available to do. Okay, so that was the energy matrix. So, all right, let's do let's add fluid storage in there as well. That only takes 50 cubes as well, so it's going to be fairly quick. So is that one. How is my supply system running over here? So, we've got these do seem to be running and keeping up. Now, maybe if I put in, I've got 3 entry points here, so I could put a third one of these going across into here. Sorry, another one going across into here, and upgrade this one to a Mark II. And that way, I might be able to fit a bit more, do the research a bit faster. So, let's fabricate another 2 of these things, and stack them up on top of here. Just to get the research going a little bit faster. You know, it's like the old thing. If you're not sure what to do, make research happen quicker. So whether that's working on the next. So essentially, I suppose the Tesseracts, I'm working on the next science pack essentially, which is what I research speed too slow. Yeah, okay. I've done that. I'm just trying to do it a bit more. I wonder how it defines too slow. Too slow for what? Oh, so I've reached the maximum vertical construction height now. Okay, fair. So right along here, I want to upgrade that one. I said I want to upgrade that. No. What do you mean? Oh, I've used them all up. Okay. How do I make those then? What goes into one of those is those electric motor things. Okay. Have I got stuff to do that? Yes, I have got stuff to do that. Oh, I'm making the motor by hand, which is a bit of a waste of time, but never mind. Oh, I need 2 of those. I should go and get the motors off the bus before I do this sort of thing. But never mind. Right, so now we can upgrade. We have got a replacement item. You just haven't noticed. Do it again. There we go. Okay. So it just doesn't realise when you've got the thing open. Even if you make one, it doesn't realise that you've made one. So we do that and that. Hopefully this will all buzz away quite happily now, and we should have a little bit more research speed. This top one doesn't seem to be kicking in quite as. Yeah, I think we still aren't. I'm still not putting them in as quickly as it needs them to be put in. It needs them to be inserted. I don't know what I can do to make this faster. I don't know which part is this. I don't know. Actually, these aren't running constantly. They're idling. They're chucking a load in like from time to time, but between inserts they're idling. So I don't know why this machine isn't working. Oh, it's 'cause it's got 10 in it already. Oh, it's just full. That's alright. So why isn't this one working? Are they just not being? Oh, this thing down here is too slow. That's the problem. Right, there we go. Upgrade planner. Upgrade planner. Upgrade planner. That one. There we go. Now we can research. Now we're cooking with research, or researching with gas, or whatever the saying is. Right. So I think I was going to say the next thing to research is to being able to make these towers a bit taller. Thank you. But to be honest, that doesn't seem to be too much of it. That doesn't seem to be the limiting factor at the moment. Or maybe it is the limiting factor, but I think I'll be limited by other things as well. I need faster logistics. But all the machines that are making everything that's going into this do seem to be keeping up quite happily. I'm not just wrecking my. I don't know. The level of research, the speed of research I'm doing is not using up resources faster than my factory is capable of producing them. So that's good. My robot is currently not burning coal faster than I can put it in there, so that's also good. Okay. Solar panels then, we're working on those. That sounds like a good thing to do. Ooh, interesting. Okay, power grid. Okay, it's nice to have. Space navigation, that's probably not so useful right now. Okay. Universe exploration level 1. Ooh, let's have a look at upgrades actually. That's something I've been sort of ignoring. Yeah, let's do that. That seems very useful, being able to spot the veins very easily. Whole planetary on the planet, whole planetary system. Okay, so that would allow me to see other planets as well, presumably. Mecha core, bigger batteries. I can't do that one because I haven't got the red cubes yet. Let's do that. That requires the other type of a different thing for researching. So I'm sort of. I don't know what's going to happen when it gets to the front of the queue. I suppose I just need to grab the cores myself, and then it'll do it in the internal research doohickey. Inventory capacity. I haven't had any problems with inventory yet. Communication. +1 construction drone. That'd be quite nice. It's only 100 tesseracts as well. Mass construction. That was blueprints. I haven't really. I don't know whether I don't know how useful blueprints are at this stage of the game. They will be later, obviously, but. Increases the recovery speed. Okay, that's quite good. Requires a lot of ingredients there, though. Oh, is it? Am I, rather? You're right, I am very low on power. Okay, well, that's easily solved. by going to here and going, give me all those. And then those are did I just pick up pylon? No, I did pick up wind turbines. I've got a lot of wind turbines. Okay, well I'm not doing anything over this way, so let's use this space up for wind turbines as well. See how many I can fit in. So I can do offshore wind farms, but I would need to I'd need to spend quite a lot of steel and other stuff on making the foundations for them. Which, I mean, that makes sense, really. That's basically how life works. So my theory is, as you can clearly see with the way I'm doing this, whenever I run out of power, go out, build up enormous amounts more power, so that I don't run out of power again for a long time. And I think that's probably quite a good way to do it. Possibly I need to start thinking about non-wind power at some point, because this is very, very space hungry. But then solar's going to be very, very space hungry as well. So it's that's not really going to help. Yeah, solar is going to have exactly the same problem. So it's just down to whether I decide I want to build, whether I'd rather go for...
The data shows this is a planet without natural silicone veins.
Oh.
However,
sorry.
You can still obtain some by smelting stone ore. While you still need a massive silicone collection, you need to find a planet rich with silicone veins as soon as possible.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to need to go interplanetary fairly soon then. What was I saying? Yeah, so I mean, this is quite nice because these are free energy. I can just put them down and they will produce energy forever. But they do take up a lot of space. So yeah. Fluid encapsulation allows you to transport fluids and conveyor belts. So it's barrels basically. Okay, barrels. There we go. How much power have I got now? Once again, I've now got 3 times my current usage. Can you get a graph of this? No, it doesn't give me a graph, but it does give me a sort of how satisfied I am. Boom. Jumping robot. Yes, I know it's less fuel efficient than just walking around, but I was playing. So, high efficiency plasma control. That was quick. Plasma control. And you build a wireless power tower for remote power transmission and charging the mecha. Oh, nice. So I can stop worrying about. Oop, that was very, very quick as well. I'm able to view the vein distribution. So if I go to map mode now,
you have unlocked the universe exploration. Now you can click the details display button in the lower right corner of the screen to open real-time distribution details of the ore veins.
Ooh. Oh, some crude oil in there as well. I don't think I noticed that. Copper, stone. Yeah, so there is a decent amount of resource. It's just difficult to spot it sometimes when you don't have the when you don't have this view turned on, telling you where everything is. It's like trying to spot some of the more weirdly coloured resources in Factorio when you've got something like Angel Bobs that puts in a bajillion different ones to worry about. Production tab. That's achievements P apparently. You might be thinking Factorio. I know I always am. Campfire burning. Campfires burning. I have the Icarus burn 16 different fuels. Well, I've got 4 of those. So that's plant matter, wood, coal. I don't know what the 4th one is that I've burnt, but it doesn't tell me. Organic crystals by collecting planet explorers land on 5 different planets. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Okay. Nice. So now we're doing communication control. So I get an extra construction drone for this, which would be nice. Big like that. That seems to be it. That's everything. Oh, drone engines. What's that? I'll make them faster, I suppose. Yeah. Well, that sounds pretty good. Let's do that. Drive engine. Make the mecha fly, but that's a different type of. Wow, there's a lot of upgrades available. I hadn't looked through any of this. Research to purple science. I can't do that one. That's many types of science. 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 Okay. That's 2 types of science. 2 types of science. Oh. Red science. Red science. Red science. Okay, so I've done most of the upgrades that I have available to me now. I think. Oh no, wait. No, I'm being an idiot again. Yeah, let's do that one. And that one, even though I'll have, no, I can't, my inventory's not been a problem yet. Let's get that one because it could be useful. Energy circuit, that's, recovery speed, that's definitely useful. But I'm going to have to go around carefully picking up all of the specific things I need for all of these researches to happen. So that's going to be slightly more awkward. Manual resources. Okay. Research with items carried by the mecha when it's on. Items will be added to the research panel first if you switch documents. Yeah, okay. Oop, that seems reasonable. I mean, I am going to want to do the manual research for the ones that pop up down here when it's when I can't just do them from the Tesseracts. Oh, was there? Power tab. Oh, yes, there's a power tab. You're quite right. Oh yeah, there we go. Yes, fantastic. So we've got the yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. So we can see, yeah, you can see the power growing, and then along here somewhere it went. Actually, that's a bit too big now, and yeah. So okay, see, so it's power capacity, maximum power you can produce, and then power you're using at the moment, rather than, yeah, okay, that's slightly different, but from Factorio, but that's fine. That makes a lot of sense to me. Production and use rates. Okay, yeah, well, as you can see, we're not really using the coal. That's fine. Oh, there's lots and lots of stuff. Gears got suddenly all used up there, but yeah, it all seems to be. Oh no, I take it back. I was going to say it all seems to be balanced, but actually over here, we're now not making the coils fast enough because I've nommed through them all with my research. So you can't, as far as I'm aware, you can't stack assembly machines. The only things you can stack are the science labs, and that makes sort of sense graphically because these have got these big pillars on the side of them to make them look like they'll stack up nicely. Whereas these ones, as they actually make something, the whole top part drops, so it doesn't look stackable. Also built in the vertical direction, yeah, as it says there. Conveyor belts, sorters, drawers, yeah. Placing on conveyor belts to starting point, end points, yeah. Okay, that's all stuff I've looked at. Automatically snaps the overlapping buildings, okay. Oh, right, yeah. That was what I was getting with the belts before, I think. That looks quite cool from here, with the belt disappearing over the horizon and the all the what's the name, tower, wind turbines on the going over there. So, right, where can I put in an additional thing for this? Oh, actually, oh no, the limiting factor is potentially not this. Yes, it is. It is actually this thing. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to adjust this belt like this, and then put the belt back in like this, and then tell you to actually make magnets like that, and then take that from me, and then I can put in a belt going from here and just join straight onto there. Yes, good. That didn't pollute the belt. I got a research result right in the middle of the screen. I was just at the wrong time. Storage containers. Yes, okay. Storage containers as well, you say? I mean, I can believe that. It looks kind of blocky and like you could put something else on top of it. It'd be nice if it told me how or whether or stuff. That's a lot of belts. I think I should get this to stop. How do I? Can I tell it to stop? Can I limit the inventory of this? I don't see a way to. Let's go back. Sort, sorry. Close. I want to set this to fill up to, I don't know, 500 or something like that, not 1100. I mean, in Factorio, that would be a set the limit on the storage crate, and then later it would be set a better limit using circuit conditions. But I don't know. I think for now, as far as I'm aware, unless someone can correct me, I think the way to set it, to tell that to stop, is to do that. But that's going to take a bit of load off the iron, which is good, because I've now got 2 of my smelters making magnets instead, and they're still being pulled through as fast as it can deal with them. No, I don't. Okay, yeah, but I don't. The point is, it's got too many in already. I don't want to have 1100 belts in there, because that's a silly number. I want that to top out. I want that when that gets to 500, I want it to stop passing them across. Unless it's an option in the inserter. Let's have a look at that. So filter. I can set it. So I can set it to transport belts. Sure. Or remove that. Oh, that's a slider. Oh, right. There we go. Thank you. Excellent. Oh. Yes, you're quite right. The Twitch chat is not getting passed through to restream. That's very strange. Sorry, everyone on Twitch. I have not seen any of the Twitch messages. Oh my god, that's absolutely terrible. Very, very sorry, everyone. Everyone on Twitch. Yeah, I got a few of those messages. I'm going to refresh this and see what happens. So no, if anyone says anything in the next couple of seconds, I'm probably not going to see it. Right, there we go. Let's have a. Okay, could somebody on Twitch say something, please? And we'll see if that works. Okay, yeah. I remember some of these messages from ages ago. Stacked. Yes, nuclear nanos. That as of about an hour and a half ago. Yes, I am new to DSP. Well, hello Tristan. Welcome to the stream. Building rooms. Oh, are you sure? I thought when I built something and it removed a tree, I did get the tree. Or maybe I just already had some wood in my inventory and I hadn't noticed. This is possible. When I was talking about making an actual real, in inverted commas, Dyson Sphere, I was saying if it was a real one, you made 2 rings and they would therefore overlap at some point, and so you'd have and so they would definitely interfere with each other. In the game, maybe they don't, but in real life they would. And well, splits are big enough, but third configuration. Yeah, I think having sort of little bits of sort of information, and when I'm doing something stupid, is quite useful to have. I'm still not getting any of the. Yeah, I'm not getting any messages through from Twitch into Restream, which is supposed to show me both of them. So that's very unhelpful of it. Let's see if I can tell what's going on there. Yeah, it's supposed to be showing them, so clearly something is very broken there. I'm just glad the video's going out there. Okay, now that I know it's broken, I shall try and keep an eye on both chats, and so hopefully things will get slightly better now. Sorry about that to everyone who's been talking to me on Twitch. I promise I wasn't intentionally ignoring you, I just wasn't seeing the messages, because things are apparently broken. So yeah, I apologise for that, and I'm now slightly annoyed with the system for not working properly. Where was I? Where was I in trying to catch up with things? Okay, so the pressing up was trying to move the belts coming out of the splitters. That wasn't working for me. It seemed to be that with the splitters, I've only been able to build belts coming out the top of them if there's already a belt coming out of the bottom of them in that direction. Even though I was pressing the up buttons. There is so I've discovered that there is a research that I'm doing for. Oh dear, what's this one? What does that require? Motors. So there is a research for getting the mech to charge from the base. I just haven't built. I just haven't quite developed that one yet. And I've not been. I have to admit, I haven't been actually been particularly rushing it. I was pressing F to try and pick up off the belt, and that's not how you do that. Stop it. There we go. That's how you do it. So now I can do that. Now I can do some of that research. Yeah, so yeah, you're quite right about the upgrading the link between the well, that one down there, it was definitely too slow. I've sped that up now. Can I add? Oh yeah, it's got, yes, that's true. I can put more in down there at the bottom as and when that's required. So that's going to be good for. So when I've done the research that allows me to stack these even higher, then I can just put more inserters passing through at the bottom of there. Have I pressed V? What does V do? Ooh, space view. Yeah. So this is so well the help system has told me that I'm going to need to head off to another planet in order to find decent quantities of silicon. At the moment I can get little bits of it out of stone, but if I want decent amounts then I'm going to need to go somewhere else to find it. Interestingly, I don't seem to be getting YouTube messages through on Restream either now, so that's even worse. Assuming there have been some. Oh no, it's just nobody said anything. Okay, that's fine. Can stack storage. Oh, you can stack splitters. Yes, that was mildly interesting. Bottom right capacity. Right. Okay. I think I'm basically caught up now. Right. So yes, as I say, yeah, the box here for the cubes was because I thought I was going to need them for other stuff, like doing the research in the mech, and then I discovered that you can actually do the research in these things. So that's much better. That's a good question. I haven't looked into whether stacking splitters does join them together. I'll probably find out at some point, and probably find out by mistake at some point, and find out when I don't want to. 60 of those. It's nearly halfway through. How many do I have? None? Are these just getting used up as soon as I pick them up? No, it is actually running. It is running at the moment visibly. They're just not appearing in my inventory. Maybe they're getting reserved by the research thing. That would make a certain amount of sense. They're not appearing in my inventory, and I'm blind, are they? No, they're not. Oh, I have a solar panel. Let's put down the solar panel just for the halibut. Oop. Built a solar panel on North Hemisphere. Hurrah! Good. So that's a little bit more power. So it's automatically queue. Oh, I see. They've got. Oh, there's the number up there that I need. So I need another 11 of them. Excellent. That makes a lot. I hadn't, despite the fact that the information was right there on the screen, I hadn't noticed it. Well done there, Laurence. Nice and observant. Okay. What am I even researching? Oh, mechanical frame levels. Okay, so now I can move a little bit quicker. Is that quicker? I honestly can't tell, but apparently it is. So now it's using up my circuits, which are these ones. So let's just grab up some of these. If I drag any further, I'll get iron by mistake. So let's just not. It's interesting having the different requirements for. Oh, I've used up the entire supply of circuits. Well, the different requirements for different researches, which means you end up doing some of them manually, whereas most of them are automatic. So that's interesting. I find that yeah, interesting and different and intriguing. Is it tilted? Let's see. Where is the sun? Sun's over there. I think that's my yeah, that is my sun. Yes, it is tilted, but it's going to depend on the time of year. So as the planet carries on moving round the sun, we're going to get different times are going to be, well, at least I assume. I was thinking if it was perfectly synchronous with the planet, then it might not be the case. But I think, yeah, different times of year, it's going to average out wherever I put them. I think the equator is probably going to be what? how is putting a solar panel on the pole a better place to put it? That doesn't make any sense. That is beyond counterintuitive. It sounds like nonsense. Oh well. I haven't got enough solar panels for it to actually matter at the moment. Oh, my ears are getting hot from wearing headphones for too long. Okay, so that's ticking away nicely. What else have I got queued in the research tree? Okay, so I'm going to need coal. Oh, I haven't started making graphite, so I'm not going to be able to do that one. Let's come back to that. Mecha flight. Not sure how much I care about that one. But I've basically just gone through and picked up all of the stuff from. Oh, vertical construction. What's that require? That's a red science. Okay. But doesn't let me see if we ignore atmospheric losses, surely everywhere on the planet gets the same amount of sunlight, or at least the sun time, because the pole will get. Thinking about the real world. The North Pole or the South Pole gets 6 months of day, 6 months of night. So you get 6 months out of that. On the equator, you get 12-hour days every day, so you get 12 hours per day. So again, you get 6 months per year. So it shouldn't make any difference whether if you're ignoring atmospheric losses, it shouldn't make any difference where you are on the planet. Right, so I think the next thing I want to make is going to be that power thing that allows me to charge the mecha from this thing, wireless power transmission. So that needs me to make these things, plasma exciters. How do you make a plasma exciter? You make it from a triangle, which is a prism. Okay, so it's glass into 3 pieces of glass make a prism. That makes a certain sense. I'm kind of okay with that. No, I'm assuming solar panels facing towards the sun, because otherwise it would be far, far worse, because your angles will be worse at the poles. There's a rule about not being able to put wind turbines too close together, so there might be a rule about not putting solar panels too close together. I'm getting in 98% yield here, so this seems to be fairly good. Who knows? Okay, so let's start making prisms. That means glass, which is over there, which mean and then we can start making assemblers, which means more coils. So we're going to be using a lot of coils, but that's fine. Do I have any assemblers? I do. I've still got 9 assemblers in my pockets. That's hand. No, wait. Yeah, that is 9 assemblers. It's not keyboard shortcut. It's 9. Okay, so we'll put this in. We've expanded the bus. So that means I need to put this 1 square further back, which is there. So that's going to make prisms, and then this one I need to put another square across to have room for the inserter, is to make I can't remember what they're called. So we're prisms and then plasma coils, or whatever they're called. Plasma doohickeys, plasma exciters. How exciting. Okay, so we need an inserter going across from there to there. That looks further than I meant it to be. Have I left too big a gap? Do I care? I probably don't care. So we're going to need to have an input belt here that's bringing in the what do we call them? It's the coils. That's these things, I think. Yes, these things. So this comes across to here. So they automatically excavate the ground out to normal level. Oh, I need to refuel. There we go. That's some fuel. Let's put that in the mech. Nope, it's just all been used up by the research. Give me that back. Now you can use inventory items. And I need some coils as well. Oops. I knew if I dragged like that I'd end up getting iron at some point, just because it goes over the top there. So that one, and Coal. Might as well to grab up all the coal, because, I mean, it's just coming straight off the belt, so I'll grab all that happily. There we go. Yeah, I take your, I understand the point you're trying to get at with the solar panels being tilted and pointing over the horizon and stuff like that, but maybe I'm still uncomfortable with it. I mean, I know it's a computer game. I shouldn't expect perfect realism and etc. etc. But you know, right? That goes there. Then we do belts like this in there. Okay, let's try what Tristan was talking about earlier, where if you press up first, I've got my belt up in the air, and I choose to have it come out here. Okay, it has worked this time. Although I've come out too far. Yeah. Remove that. Then belt from there. All right. Why is it up? No, don't be up. Stop being up. Go from there. What are you doing? Stop it. Behave yourself. Alright, so I'm on the ground. Up one level. First level. So go from here. I want it to come out this way like that. Okay, I take it back. I think you might have been correct. Oh, but I need to do so you need to bring it out on the first level like this. Then you can actually go down like this in order to bring things out.
Your production compound has reached a certain scale. Now click the statistics panel button at the bottom right corner of the screen to view statistics. It includes the output consumption of each item, electricity data, etc. Use these dynamic data can help you to manage your production base.
It can, but fortunately I have right click to get rid of that. Okay, that's how you do it. And I'm going to need some more of the splitters. I need to automate these actually. What am I short of? I'm short of circuits because they went into some science pack, I think. Make another 5 of those. There we go. I'm a little bit concerned that learning how to play this game is going to break me for playing Factorio, and I'm going to get very confused about trying to use the Dyson Sphere program controls in Factorio. But we'll see how that goes. Hooray! I can fly. Wendy, I can fly.
You have received the ability to fly. Double-click the space key to lift off, and then use the arrow keys to control mecha movement. The moving speed will increase by 150%, with more energy consumed under flight mode. Pressing the Alt key can return the mecha to the ground during the flight.
Have to admit, I'm slightly curious whether it actually means increase by 150%, or it actually means increase to 150%, and it's just wrong. Oh, damn it. There isn't room to get across the mining drill with it there. I'll have to move this back a square. So put that there instead. Plump. Then from here, we can go this way. Yeah, all the way over here. What are you doing? Go to here, and then across one, and then to here, and then down. Like that. And actually, let's go in there because I think I might need that extra little bit of speed out of the inserter. Put that there to there. That's going to there. We also need that coming across there, so that can insert from there to there. Then we have another belt coming across here. It's quite nice not having to. What are we making here? Oh yeah, plasma cores. I think that sounds like a thing that should be on the bus to me. So there's 2 there. So we need. Actually, with the oh no, let's. Yeah, with the way I'm doing the splitters, I don't actually need to leave gaps in the bus anymore. So put that there. and then an exerter on there, like that. And apparently we need more power, because of course we do, so put one of these in about here somewhere. Yeah, that'll do. Bloop. Yeah, you can tab through the Oh yeah, I could have come out the back. You're quite right. Oh, I believe you, Nuclear. When you say that when you're telling me how the solar panels work in this game, I'm just criticising the game's logic essentially, not your statement. I believe you. I just don't believe the game. Okay, so what was I? Oh yes, I was making these things in order to then make the good power poles that will recharge me as well. Yeah, these things basically. So thing is, actually, those are. Oh, I didn't link up the belt over here. Those seem to be things that I don't know. I don't have. Basically, I'm going to have to carry something around manually, so I could just claim a load of these and then upgrade my power poles myself. Now, the question is, are these going to be have a longer range than the normal Tesla towers, either in their coverage area or in their interconnect area distance? And are they going to be, basically, am I going to want to go around and start replacing lots and lots of the these things with the better ones? Let's see, do I now have enough to make one of these? How many do I need? Now I need 3. Now I have enough. There we go. Make it so. Oh! Maybe I don't need 3. Maybe I picked some more up from somewhere when I wasn't paying attention. Too close to the power source. So, oh, it's got a smaller area. It's no, it's probably. It's got a longer range, I think. I don't know, because these do go a fair distance when they're when you're not just trying to keep the coverage covered. Ha, yeah, exactly. Tuning Boo. Yes, Oh well, not satisfactory, but yes, this is the same sort of thing here. I'm just mashing E when I'm trying to do things. I'm in the map. Oh, escape does get you out of the map mode. Escape seems to work reasonably well, and sometimes right-clicking works, but other times it doesn't. So I don't really know. So let's put this. I'm assuming that if I put this one down, let's put this down here. If I stand here right next to it.
You built a wireless power tower, which is suitable with long-distance power transmission caused by its longer connection distance. What's exciting is that it can also charge mecha by using electricity from the grid.
Right. Okay. So yes, I can charge here from off the grid, as I clearly am here at the moment. You can see it. If I move over to about here, then I'm now out of range of the tower. So you do basically have to go over and cuddle the tower in order to get the power from it. That might not be too serious. It just means I need to drop one of these down wherever I'm going to be doing some construction. Maybe move them around a little bit, and ideally do lots and lots of research. That's why the mecha core, these things having much bigger core energy storage levels are so useful, because then you've got a much bigger battery you can charge up to a high level and then go skedaddling off around the planet for a lot longer before you have to start worrying about power. Thank you, Adam. I'm glad you're enjoying the Factorio videos. K2SE is great fun so far. It's a big adventure and lots of things are different. So yeah, you'll as long as you don't get ahead of us, which you probably will because we're only playing once a week, then you'll have a lot of use for. Then you'll well, if you get ahead of us, then you'll have to make it up yourself. But as long as you're behind us, then you can watch what we do. For I'd say tips, but I don't know if what we do is always the right thing. Yeah. Oh, so does the wireless tower only recharge the mecha and it doesn't run buildings? That's interesting. I was assuming it would do both, but okay. Having it charge me up is still useful. It just means I'm going to need to start scattering a lot of them around. The tooltip that popped up, the box text suggested that they're quite good for going long distances because you can space them further apart. I haven't got any, so I can't demonstrate or can't test it. So let's make one so I can. Make me one. Right, so that'll reach to from wireless charging tower to wireless charging tower. We'll go out to here. If I get a pylon, it seems to be exactly the same distance. Maybe. Oh. I don't know actually. No, I think it is. I think if either of the towers involved is a wireless charging tower, then you get a longer range out of it. Because as I go further away from this, it flicks over to be. So now it's the Tesla tower. Now it's the wireless charging tower. So if either one of the towers is a wireless charging tower, you get more range out of it. But you don't get more range for going wireless tower to wireless charging tower to wireless charging tower. So yeah, it's different. Okay, but still, having that to charge the mecha up is going to be quite useful. And it's going to save me a lot of fuel. Pardon the drinking noises. I've got blueprint thing down here. I haven't. Okay. I'll have to play around with the blueprints, but I don't really want to do it right now. Fuel generation, lack of fuel. Okay, but I've got power coming from there, so that's okay. That's probably the ideal, as long as the batteries will last. Ha! Yeah, alright, let's try flying. Whee! Yeah, okay. It's probably a bit faster. If I fly over the tower, do I charge? Can't tell. No, I think is the short answer. What's it land? Alt, isn't it? There we go. Yay, first flight. 290 meters. That's one small step for a mech, but a giant leap for mech kind. I think, judging by the way the movement speed felt, I think it's given me 150% movement speed, not increased my movement speed by 150%. Those two are very, very different and apparently easy to get wrong. Yeah, that is not more than double the movement speed. I could believe it's 150%, but it's certainly not 250%. Okay, oh, I need to close these things, don't I? Get rid of them. Activate flight mode. If it encounters water, yeah, I think I've read that one already. Go away. Search speed too slow. Definitely read that one. Okay, that was fun. Let's go back to technologies now. So I've got solar. That's a. I think. Oh yeah, I need to start researching. I need to start learning how to make red tesseracts. What am I for? F. There we go. Which I don't seem to have here yet. Hello, Pete. Yes, I'm pretty sure I'm playing Bumblebee from Transformers. Just looks like him, especially the colour. Yeah, I have built some stuff up. I haven't just been flying around in my giant stompy robot, but yeah, I've now that I have free charging for my robot, it is a good fun to fly the stompy robot around a little bit. So technology tree. Where are the red tesseracts? I found them earlier. I'm sure. Was it in here? Oh yeah, hit down here. The energy matrix. So that has drawn a line across there. So it must be this one, or possibly this. No, yeah, it must be this one that gets me the down to unlock the energy matrix. I've been allowed. Oh, actually, that's true. It was fairly recently as I actually researched flying, wasn't it? Before then, I was just jumping. Whee! But then it was yeah, and then after that, I researched actually getting free power to allow me to fly without burning through enormous quantities of coal. Because this mecha is like the cars in Factorio, can be powered off leaves or wood or coal as well as off apparently off electricity. So it's clearly some sort of ion drive that it's using, which given there's blue stuff coming out of the jets when it flies, I'm happy to go along with the idea of it being an ion drive. Right. What am I doing? Okay, so yes, researching plasma extract refining. So that'll allow me to get oil extract. Oh, so okay, so I'm going to need to go and find oil, perhaps. Okay. So you can use plasma to extract oil. That seems like an odd way of digging up oil, but Sure. Plasma refining. Hydrogen and refined oil can be obtained by refining crude oil with plasma. Oh, over here we've got plasma control. Okay, so we've got plasma exciter over here, and the energy matrix is made out of graphene and graphite and hover box text. There we go. Graphite and well, that looks like hydrogen because it's got one proton and one electron. So I'm assuming that's hydrogen. I don't think I've discovered how to make hydrogen. This has hydrogen. Oh no, this right. Okay, so you use crude oil and plasma. What? There's no plasma on the input. That's got oil on the input, sure, but it does. Oil produces refined oil and hydrogen. Okay, I mean I'm okay with that, but I'm just slightly puzzled by the fact that it says with plasma. Maybe the plasma you put plasma into making the oil refinery, so maybe it just goes round and round in circles. So it looks like I'm going to have to go off and investigate that oil patch I found. And there was an oil patch up here somewhere. Yes, there it is. Crude oil there. It's only one. There's one crude oil seeper there. So that's producing 2.4 per second. This one produces 2.5 per second. So it seems to be fairly similar quantities so far. There's not a huge amount of oil on this. Oh, there's another one over there, 2.3. So it's again similar. 2.3, 3. Oh, there's a good one over here, 3.4. That's a very good one. But it's and another good one over here. In fact, these are all 3 because they're miles away, so they're better. That's how it works in Factorio, and apparently it seems to be similar in DSP as well. Okay, well, I'll just go for the nearby one to start with. That's the pole. Okay. And then if I start to have shortages of it, I'll worry about that later. I haven't got trains at the moment, so I can't use them to transport the oil in and refine it in a central location. The oil refining doesn't seem to require anything else. So, plasma extract refining complete. Hurrah! So I can, if I dig the oil up here, I could refine it in this area or around here, and then just shove it onto my bus over here. That seems like the best idea, I think. Let's do that. So in order to do that, I'm going to need to make some stuff. So I'm going to need a water pump. Okay, I don't know what I need. I haven't needed water anyway yet, so I've not made any of those. But I'm going to need an oil extractor. So that's going to get me the oil, but I need steel for that, which is over here. So make me one of those. I'm going to need an oil refinery, which needs the plasma things. Let's make one of those. And that's going to get me hydrogen and crude oil. Probably still in boxes based on what it said earlier, which is going to be interesting. But why not, I suppose? So it means you can transport fluids around with. Actually, let's not do that because I'll just use up all my power. How many belts have I got at this point? Still got 300. Okay, that's probably going to be enough. Jump over the building. So my crude oil seep is over here. Hopefully I haven't put things too close. I haven't put this belt too close to it. Otherwise, if I have, I'll just have to move the stone belt a little bit. So it's not going to be a serious problem. Is it a production building? Yes. Oil? No, it's not. But I need one of them anyway. So let's put that in. There'll do. Why not? It's just about powered. But it is powered.
This facility will produce multiple products. To divide them, you need to set a filter on the sorter.
I've worked out how to do that.
You can use Tab or the arrow keys on the right side of the keyboard to quickly set the filter when building the sorter.
Okay, that's a lot bigger than I was expecting. And rotating it isn't helping. Okay, well, I guess the belt is going to take a slightly different route then. So I'll need to pull up a chunk of this. Quite a big chunk of this by the looks of it. There we go, that'll do. And now I can get out that gathering machine again. Oil extractor. We'll put, okay, I got a bit carried away, but fine. And I put that. Oh, by sheer coincidence and luck, I put that the right way around. Go me. Let's get rid of some of these trees. Right click. then I want to put in a belt from here to... stop moving! Here. Go magic bots. Then I shall need... let's just... Actually, no, I don't need to go around the back. I've got a third dimension to play with. Let's just come through here to about here, and then over, and stay up, and then down. There we go. The joys of the third dimension. Where would I be without it? Using underground belts, probably, which is sort of technically a third dimension, I guess. Okay, you are currently unpowered for some reason. I don't know why you're unpowered, given that you're being touched by this and touched by this. But maybe it's just not being touched quite enough. Unsure. But I guess I'll put in another pylon because I can and it wants me to. Maybe it's the middle of the building that cares about the power availability. But I mean that has fixed it. So yeah, apparently it is. Before I do any more, let's power this one actually. Boom. There we go. So oil is now coming out in boxes. We have boxes of oil coming through. I'm not going to set a recipe on this yet because I want to set the output filters. So we have belt coming from. Let's bring it from there and go like this, and then another one from there and go like this. There we go. And then I can put in my filters like filter over and out. Oh, my core energy's running low as well. Where's the other that I made? Come on. There we go. Charge up, please. There we go. Zzz. I'm just going to end up carrying that around with me until I forget and leave it somewhere. Which is the assembly machine that's making inserters? There it is. I've got enough power to wander over there and grab them. That was motors. That was the wrong one. That one. I have not noticed the grid spacing changing. That's an interesting detail, and I can see he's going to make construction feel very, very weird at some point. Set that back. Okay, so over here now. Now I've got some inserters. Can do that, and then configure them to. No, that's the conveyor belt. That's still the conveyor belt. That's the sorter, weirdly. So filter, I want it to take out hydrogen on that one, I guess, and then refined oil on that one. And then we'll set you to do the only thing you can do. I don't... Given that it's got one recipe, why is it all the way over here? Oh well, I was not to reason why. Okay, so there we go. It's taking in the boxes of oil, and out come the boxes of hydrogen, and I say boxes of hydrogen. That looks like a no, it's not reflective. It's sort of wibble. Oh no, it is reflective. It's just yeah, it's shiny hydrogen. Okay, of course it is. Right, so I'm going to need to get them to basically to over here somewhere. So I think we'll just go from here, go up one at some point. Actually, let's. Then we'll go up one. Then we'll come over this way. Then we'll go down one. No wait, I want to go out here first, and then I go down one. I think over here somewhere. What? About there, that'll do. And then a bit of that as well. And then we do the other one. Over here. Like that. It's nice and easy, but I am going to run out of power in a second, so let's drop another one down. Are they? Oh yeah, yes, I can see the sort of, yeah. Oh, that's going to be really confusing trying to build across grid lines like that. Oh dear. I also need to charge my mech up before it falls asleep. Where's my mech charging point? There it is. This is problematic. Oh no, I ran out of power completely. So I can't. So the bots won't build things for me. Or at least if they were. No, they've just stopped in midair. Okay, let's put a little bit of emergency leaves into here to get things running again. Please build this. Please be building this. Priorities. Damn construction bots. There we go. Let's take the plant matter back out of there because I want it as for emergencies soon as we get again as well. Right, fueling up. If I just stand here without moving too much, then the bots will have to fly further, but at least we won't run out of power because I can keep the whole thing charged up. Yes, they're definitely here. It seems to yes, it highlights the areas, places where it changes in yellow by the looks of it. Well, I don't know why this one's highlighted because it doesn't seem to be changes along this line, but there are most definitely changes along this one. Look at that. How are you supposed to build against that? Oh well. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just supposed to try and stick in the nice equatorial zones. And I did start basically on the equator, so the game is trying to protect me from that sort of nonsense, which is very kind of it. Right, shiny oil and hydrogen. Nice. Let's take that bit. Okay, what's next? That's my question. Oh yes, I was working towards red science. That's why that's where I got to. So how do we make red science? Let's have a look. I was researching towards red science, which require, yeah. So we take 200 of those, and it was, yes, these require hydrogen and also the carbon thing. How do you make graphite? Graphite. Here we go. It is made in a smelting facility from coal. Okay, that's fair enough. That makes sense. Hey, Umabel, thanks. Welcome. And yeah, coming from Discord is a good idea. Yeah, I suppose that's another reason to put the solar on the poles as well. I don't know. At the moment, I'm just using wind power, and that's all on the equator as well because I don't know, Coriolis effect. Yes, I am making this up as I go along. Is there anything underneath those belts to hold them up in the air? No, there isn't. Okay, that's good. No wonder stuff can run under there easily, and they can go over water without any problems. Okay, so my next thing is for my next trick, I shall make another smelting machine. I still haven't automated these, and I'm not sure why, because I do keep using them, but admittedly not in particularly large quantities. And that's going to go in over here and smelt the coal, or maybe over here, and smelt the coal down into graphite. Yeah, having people in from the Discord is always great because, well, it means it advertises it a bit as well, I suppose, and it shows that it reminds people there is a Discord and that it's worth coming along from there. Worth joining it and joining in all the discussions. I suspect I'm probably not at the point where I need to make a DSP related Discord channel yet, because I don't think there's going to be enormous amounts of DSP chat. I mean, you never know. I could be wrong about that, but we shall see. Why are you short of power? Did I build that too far away? I thought I saw the dotted lines and things. Maybe I was just a bit too. Yeah, it doesn't quite reach there, but it does reach there, so that's fine. Put it there. Right, now belts. So we go from. I reckon if I start on this side, am I going to be able to get height quickly enough to go over that? Let's find out. Yes, I am. That's pleasing. Good there, and then there, and then down, and then worry about it later. While that's going, I need to place down my charging pole again. Build the charging pole. Thank you. And you are to make graphite but you need ingredients for that, so that means I need to come along here and put in the inserters. That's fine, do that. There we go. Yay, little boxes of graphite. It's a little bit dull in this game that all of the items are basically just little boxes with a logo stamped on the top. But is that, Pete? Is that you sort of subtly hinting that you have already made said channel, or is it just that you're saying that if there seems to be a lot of DSP chat, then you'll create somewhere for people to talk about it? Because either could be true. Right, so that's the graphite. That was the other thing. Oh, nearly finished the research. So I've now got graphite and hydrogen, so that should be everything I need for this. Now, my concern, and this is from having played Factorio mods with lots of byproducts. Oh, it doesn't seem to be an issue here. This seems to be perfectly capable of... Oh, actually, I don't know. It's filling up. It might be filling up with refined oil. I might have to start burning this in my mech to get rid of it. I can't remember which way around I said them, so whether I said you already have first or whether you're going to first, or will if necessary. Anyway, not it matters. Yeah, so this is filling up, and I don't know if it's going to have the... Oh, it has had the Factorio problem, where it's now completely full of refined oil, so let's take that out from there. Let's see if I can burn that in the mech, because that'll be a good way of getting rid of it if I can. I can, excellent. So, unfortunately, I may need to do this fairly regularly, or perhaps just put in a storage box on the side of it, and come around and refuel the mech from that every so often, because I have need of hydrogen. I don't currently have need of refined oil. Now, it's quite possible that sometime in the not too distant future that will swap over and the needs will be the other way around. But at the moment, that's definitely the case. So let's build another storage box. Do I have a storage box? I don't see any. Oh, here, burner generator. That's not a bad idea, actually. I was just thinking, can you set priorities on a splitter? And I feel something you can set there's something that you can set priorities on, and I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it'll be the passing over thing. Oh, storage tank. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, if I'm going to need it for plastics, yeah. Let's save it for I know what plastics can be like in these sort of games, where you suddenly need massive quantities of it, and presumably my mech might be able to burn hydrogen as well. You never know. I mean, that is a feasible thing. What am I looking for? Storage tank. Traffic monitor, storage tank has larger capacity and storage for storing fluid. Okay. If when dismantling a non-empty storage tank, any remaining fluid will be lost, so you can use that as an emergency way of getting rid of excess stuff. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. In that case, let's use the storage tank. Oh, it's quite a lot bigger as well, which I suppose makes sense. I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
You built a storage tank.
I did.
It is more suitable for storing fluid than the storage.
That makes sense.
Each storage tank can only store one single type of fluid and can be built vertically. However, once it has been removed, all the stored fluid will be devastated.
Devastated. The translation hasn't been done particularly well in this game, and I don't know. The person who's talking sounds like sounds like a native English speaker, or a very or a good AI, but they are getting a lot of words just wrong in ways that don't make sense. So anyway, have I got my? Where's my charging pole? There's my charging pole. Let's take that with me. Yoink. Right. So now I've researched red science packs now, so let's start making them. Before I do make any, let's make sure that they are actually made in an assembly machine. No, they're made in a research facility. Okay, so I need to build another research facility, which means more of these. Apparently, I'm making 2 of them. Oh well. Okay, so we need a research facility which we drop in. I guess we can put it here. I'll probably move the. I'll probably move. Yeah. I'm going to want to stack these, aren't I? I can think of that. So I'll need several of them. I'll want to move this at some point. So let's do that now, and put it down here instead. So it's out of the way of this construction. So your job is to make red red science packs. So that means you need... Oh! Just graphite and hydrogen. For some reason I thought it needed more than that. Okay, so I now need... do I have any splitters left? I do. I've got 4 of them. Nice. So we don't want it like that. We want it like that mode and rotated. And where is it? This row here and there. Feels right. Ooh. No, that doesn't feel right actually. Let's move it back one. Let's put it there because then there's definitely room. I think it's not quite right, but it'll. Oh, I'll put rage. Stop it. Put things in the right place, Laurence. That's. There we go. Put it there. There we go. What? No, it moved. Did I just waggle the mouse as I clicked? I mean, maybe I did. Nth time lucky. There we go. Now it's in the right place. Jeez. Oh, okay. So it sounds like whoever said that you don't get trees from destroying trees with bots was correct. I mean, that's probably okay. I don't have an enormous need for trees now, so I can just go over here and go... Where is it? Over here and go slurp. What? Oh, I'm burning all the oil. That's why I've got loads of power at the moment. Okay. Okay, so from here, out, and boom over this way like this. And then to here anyway. Then go down to here. Then the other one was graphite, which is coming over. Is that you? Are you graphite? Yes, you are. I'm gonna stop my previous bus design because I think we're now using these splitters. Ooh, I can put things in directly adjacent to each other and it's fine. So I'll put that to there. Then I need another splitter like that, and about that'll do. That goes in there. Upper level comes back out, goes to here, roughly. Probably one less than that actually. Oh well. Will actually work. Just it's not quite as good as I want it to be, but it'll. Oh, actually, no. I should. I can. No, I can't. Yeah, I don't know. It'll. For now. Then I'm gonna be very, very naughty and run this along the back of the back behind all these buildings, over to here. Okay, that's all the belts. Now I can go around with the inserters. So we need to insert here like that. Insert here like that. Exert here like I can't yet because the thing isn't in place. Exert like that. No, I'm pretty sure you can't with the no. There's no little doors on the higher up labs to pass into them. So you need to do the inserting down here. Oh, there's no power back at the back of here. You need to do the the inserting at the bottom, almost certainly. Right, why are you asleep? What are you short of? Lack of material, lack of cut. Oh, I haven't put one in over here. I could have sworn I went around and just did all of them, but apparently not. I'm also going to need to upgrade all of these fairly soon, but I'm just going to do sort of, proof of concept first, then build the better inserters. I've got 4 of them at least, and put some more of these on top here. Ooh, first energy matrix, 3.5 hours in. That must mean it's nearly bedtime. One of the 5 source codes maintain blah 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 blah. Basically, it's science pack 2, red science. Industrial empire continue to go stronger. Use storage tanks to refined oil. Yeah, okay, sure. Good. Right. Red tesseracts. Do you think when I do now when I do science we're going to get red light? Yeah, we're getting red lightning in that one, and so presumably we'll get purple lightning in this when I do a science that requires both of them. Hydrogen fuel rods. Okay. Oh yeah, that was what I had at the beginning, available to me. Zoom. There we go. What else can I want to do something that requires the red science now to have unlocked it, and just to probably. Ooh, why can I not do that one? Requires maglev tech. Okay. I mean that's why you have lines drawn to things, but maybe it's all the way down here, and they felt it would spoil things a bit if they did it like that. Yeah, yeah. Drawing a line from here all the way up to here would be a bit of a mess. Is that's there we go. That's a good two-part thing. Now this is interesting. Unlike Factorio, some of the researches require different numbers of the different inputs. So let's run that one. Oh yeah, so we do get, you can see both of the tesseracts in there, and we're getting lightning in both colours. Cool. I like how you've also got the symbol for the research you're doing showing on the labs as well. That's a nice touch. Now we're obviously not going to be making these packs fast enough, as we can clearly tell. But there's 10 in this bottom. But yeah, we're not going to be making them fast enough, though. I'm pretty sure. 2, none. Yeah, the fact the one on the top doesn't have any in it at all shows that we're definitely not making them fast enough. So over here, now let's drop in another one of these on top of it, if I've got another one. I thought I made 2, but apparently I didn't. So it's F, Matrix Lab, need more circuits. Where are circuits? There. Make me another 2, and then I can stack these up to 3 as well. And at that point, the inserters will not be fast enough, and I'll have to upgrade them, but that's fine, I can do that. Oop. No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to middle click to pan the camera around. I am going to start trying to pan the camera. Actually, a middle click probably does pan the camera. It just doesn't spin it in Factorio. So I'll probably be all right there. Probably. These things. Boom, boom. There we go. And now that top one isn't. Ooh, top one is running. I am surprised. Pleasantly surprised, but nonetheless surprised. That it seems to be that the inserters seem to be fast enough to keep up with this. Yeah, they all seem to have 4 and 4 in them, so that little inserter is it's actually not running absolutely flat out. Cool. Maybe this is a longer construction process time than the other one. 6 seconds versus 3 seconds. Okay, that's why then. So we're still making them more slowly. However, as we notice, this research requires significantly more of the blue ones than it does of the red ones. So having the red ones being made more slowly might not be too serious a problem. I like the coloured lights scrolling up inside here as well. Makes me wonder a little bit what it's going to do when you have a third type of science going on in there. But yeah. Actually, maybe it should be a completely different pattern, because we've got a sort of random wibbling of blue lights in this one. We've got a steady rising stream of blue and red in it for this one. So when I get onto the next science pack, it'll probably just be, again, something different. We shall see. Angel Bob's probably does have mismatched researches. I'm not sure. Certainly, space exploration has researches that require different specific packs. In fact, so does Vanilla, because there are researches that require military science and researchers that don't, so you get a bit of that even in Vanilla. I guess space exploration takes it a bit further, and maybe Angel Bob's takes it even further. I don't remember. It's been quite a long time since I played Angel Bob's, so yeah, not sure. Let's stop burning. Oh, well, I was going to say let's stop burning oil for fuel. I have already stopped burning oil for fuel because it's all gone. Okay, that's fine. I can just as long as I remember to come over and stand next to this, huddle up to the zappy pylon for warmth every so often, it'll be fine. Okay. The globe rotates to represent what I'm seeing, rather I can't use it as a map, or as a map I can pan around on. Ooh, but I can click on it and zoom out like that. I did not know that. Okay. Things. No, V was not what I meant to press. That was what I meant to press. M for map. It was saying N does something as well. Oh, N locks the camera to the North Pole. Is that only when you're in map mode? Yes. Okay. So north is that way. I've not really been paying attention, but I sort of subconsciously been thinking of that way as north, and I don't know why, but apparently that's south. It's not like they've got a compass or anything. No. Right, actually, so this now seems to be sufficient. It's producing the red science faster than it's being used up, so that's a good sign. And I am sciencing away down here as fast as I possibly can. Let's have a look and see what additional stacking for these things requires. Was that an upgrade? Soils area vertical construction. Here we go. That is just a red science. So let's shove that in the queue. Then I can put 2 more labs on top of each of these. I don't know if that's actually going to help, because I think I'm going to be input limited at that point. But maybe if I do logistics 3 as well, which is technologies. Logistics 3 is up. Okay, high efficiency logistics system then, if you will. But logistics 3. That's the one that requires maglev down here. So we ask for this one as well. We can queue that up, and then we get even faster sorters and faster belts as well. Not to have needed those particularly yet. And storage Mark 2. Okay, nice. But it requires steel. But sure, why not? Oh, that requires a swirly thing. I don't know what that's. Oh, that's probably a maglev thing. Let's have a look. Kind of looks like the maglev symbol. Yes, there we go. Unlocks electromagnetic turbine. Okay. Sure. I'm sure I can make those. In fact, I know I can. I've got both the prereqs for it already. The armor customizer. That's I'm not. I sort of clicked on it, opened it, went, oh, there's stuff you can do. And went, never mind. I don't know. So I mean, I could look at the chest. I can make it different colours. So I could have it. Ooh, armor main color, armor decoration color, metal main. So I could go in here and make it sort of. Oof, that's a bit much if I'm being honest. That's a bit purpley actually. It's slightly bluer, more saturated. I mean, that's sort of the normal color I use for stuff, but it looks a bit much on this robot, I have to admit. Let's desaturate it a bit. And maybe what's V? I can never remember what V. That's hue, saturation. Oh, vibrance. Yeah, drop that a little bit as well. And chest can also inherit color scheme, please. Thank you. So yeah, I can go in and do a lot of colouring. Oh, this could be the obnoxious blue, because it's only sort of trim and details. What's this bit? I mean, I could go in, I could just make the robot absolutely horrific, couldn't I? But I think that's probably a bad idea. I'm not sure. Oh, it's the visor. That can be obnoxious blue as well. There we go. What's this? Oh, that's the Iron Man's thing. Arc reactor color. Yeah, let's have a red for that. I'm making a rather garish robot. I do apologise. Oh, armor specular highlights. That's doesn't really show up too much. Let's leave that on white. Oh, it doesn't really show up too much because it's the saturation set low. This is what. Okay, OBS thinks it's back. Not sure Twitch agrees, but things are looking slightly more positive. YouTube is probably going to start a new video because that's what it always does. But yeah, nothing seems to be quite sure it's up and working properly yet. Okay. Twitch is now happy. YouTube has probably gone to a different stream because that's what it usually does. It also sometimes does. One moment, please, while I try and work out what on earth's going on here. Do seem to have a live stream working. That makes a nice change. So, okay, right. Looks like everything's working. Well, I'm not going to carry on for much longer, but I'll continue my. I'll finish off what I was working on just then, and sort of end my trains of thought and that sort of thing. So, Twitch doesn't seem to be quite sure, but I think things are now working. If you can't hear me, let me know. Let me just try and put these bar. I'm just trying to rearrange the Twitch window so stuff is in a useful place. That's not a useful place. Stop that.